is always turned down on the TV. Only because usually when I play, I listen to fucking podcasts about the stock market. Yeah. Honestly.
Dude, I have certain songs that I play when I need to come back and win. And when, like, I don't know, it works. For some reason, Misery Signals, the failsafe, if you hear that start, if you know that song, hopefully you don't, that means you better fucking hold it down.
See, for me, it's the same thing when I'm driving if I'm tired. I can't listen to music. That shit will put me to sleep. I'm used to it. So I listen to something, I listen to podcasts and that I'm interested in, and then I'm like, I just get lost in the podcast, so then I don't even think about the game. So it's like I'm on autopilot when the game's going on, and I'm focusing on the podcast.
That's exactly how music is for me, but I have to listen to, like, for some reason, like, the most fucking, like, nerve-wracking, intense, fucking probably should give me a heart attack type music. It calms me down.
No, I'm with you. I'm that way at work. At a certain point, I'll put on that at a certain point at night, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I'm like, I just get lost in the music. I don't know.
All right, so this is my other team. I didn't know which one I was on. I'm going to show you a little bit how I have them set up. This is besides weight and everything. This is just what I put together. The only reason I have a 99 bars all is because I got lucky. This is besides weight. Damn, I sound good as fuck. Anyway, so
you got a voice for radio or a face for radio. Sorry.
What's that?
I said you got a face for radio.
Oh, am I pixelated right now?
Yeah, but I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, super pixelated.
I'm about to be because of it. All right, so, anyways.
Damn, your hair is long as fuck.
Yeah, no, it's always in a man bun, like under a hat, and I didn't know how long it was for a while. But
what just happened? Oh, never mind. We're back.
So,
gave me like a weird light. Went to blue screen.
Oh, that means that one of my controllers went off. Okay. Oh, I don't like this message of spectators thing. We'll get this going. And this will be something that hopefully turns out good and other people can use. But I do want to fix my camera settings. Advanced settings. Take this off. Camera view settings.
God, I'm so angry that I'm out of mud.
Oh man, dude, I just fucking started running out too. Wow, my hair. All right, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I look a little, like a little savage, but I'm just gonna say, you know, I'm related to Randy Savage. So, anyways, fucking. So, all right, these guys are all centers except for the left wing. I took him because I wanted somebody over 6'3". It's usually what I go for, but left hand on the right wing. Right hand on the left wing, probably the best left winger that I've ever used. Like, if you can see, his plus minus is 47, plus 47, and he's played 458 games, and he's negative 10. He's negative 1. He's positive 3. My McKinnon's plus 46. So he's a good one, but it's all about righty. I know that he snipes good, and he fucking is good at one-timers with McDavid. So I
didn't even do that. So right-handed on left side, left-handed on right side.
Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be different for you at first.
No, I know, but also, for example, you'd never have a left-handed first baseman in baseball. But I know that because I'm a baseball player. I've never played hockey, so I don't know, like, basic, you know.
Well, dude, it's the big thing is that you're fucking open-minded to it, because I told Jordan this, and he's just like, it don't work for me. I have to play it the way that I play it. And I'm like, okay, like, fair enough, but sometimes I will have a line that's all lefties, or I might have a righty in the, I might have a righty in the center with two lefties on the side, because that's the way it works, and like, I can still score.
If the guy's good enough, you still want to make your lineup. Like, imagine you're like, oh, he's a righty, but I need to make room for him, or he works well with this guy.
I mean, if you notice, my fourth line's probably my best line as my best players, but they just work so good right there that I haven't changed them. Like, if they have, well, he's got -1, but he's got +5, Like, that's -10. Crosby's terrible in this game.
So in other sports games on their Ultimate Team packages, if they played in the same country or if they played in the same team, they have single line synergies basically. Like for like hockey, or not hockey, but like soccer or football. If you're building an Ultimate Team, in those soccer things, it's like, oh, these two players play for this. They're Finland, and they're both on your right side for your
chemistry.
defense.
So they get chemistry.
Yeah. So with this, they didn't have it. So when I first built the team, I was thinking that I want guys in the same team in the same country.
You would have been right in NHL 16 and 17. They took it out in NHL 17, but they did used to do that. Yep.
Because that's the way it is in the other games. I know they're fucking all owned by the same company, so it makes sense.
One thing that bothers me for some reason, I don't know if it's just a fucking superstition thing. I don't like having all of the same class on one line. Like, honestly, I'm almost like considering changing this line right now because they're all playmakers. But Austin Matthews, his face-off rating is 85. That's not very high. He is probably one of my best face-off takers in the game. This is like this card right here.
If he wins it, you know what I mean?
That card is fucking amazing right there. Tarasenko, this card is really fucking amazing too.
Don't you have a 95 Matthews on the other team?
Yeah, I have a 94 Matthews. Once I figured out that I wanted to make my team bigger and what players I wanted for it, I didn't know what card, because so the difference between the cards for every one of them is it's going to be based off their base card, how many overall it is over that, and then added the synergies, whatever synergies they get. Now, in this game, you're going to get to a point to where you have two players that are going to pretty much unlock every team synergy for you, and you're just going to fucking have a bunch of wasted like synergy points.
Extra synergies. Yes.
So, yeah. So, but you want to get those first. You want to get your fucking takeaway. You want to get sustained pressure and for the boys first. Those two are the most important. Everything else will just like kind of come with it. But then
So
you're gonna want.
I definitely have like one timer, X Factor, I think, but I definitely don't have sustained pressure. I don't think.
X Factor is not a team synergy, and it only
It's just a player.
And here's one thing about shooting: power does not matter. It's all about the accuracy, and there is a fucking like a fine point. Like it's not 99. There's like 94, 96, and 85 and 86 for some reason. If you want to hit those corner top shots, like that's who you're gonna do with somebody like this man. He's got 87.
It's real life though. That makes sense because the person with the strongest arm isn't the best.
Exactly. Like Chara, he's got 99 fucking strength and power and everything, and that man will miss the fucking broadside of a fucking the Great Wall of China, dude. Like I don't even know. It's impossible for him. But so yeah, my first thing is like even when I play online versus, the first thing I do, I switch all the players to where all my righties are on the left side, all my lefties are on the right side, and people with the best face-offs are in the center. And then I go to my defense, and lefty on right, righty on left, and they all got to be big. Like this guy is he's one of my favorite defensemen. This 92, and Victor Hedman, 6'6", fucking hold it down. Dougie Hamilton holding it down.
Since we're on the chat, I'm gonna back up really quick, and I'm just gonna check my defense's size. I just want to see what they are.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, dude, go for it. Yeah, go for it, man. This is all. Yeah, this is. Yeah,
I've never thought about checking the size of my defensive players. Because I just, when I got that 99, I just put him in for a Burns, which I know Burns is a big guy. I've seen him in fucking real life, and he's a fucking
Burns is a good card, but you have to get a high enough one to get him some speed.
That's the thing is I have like an 85, 86, and he's not very fast.
No, it's not.
In real life, he might have been the most impressive player I've seen in a single game. I swear to God, I went to a Coyotes game like 2 years ago, and he was everywhere, wrecking people.
He's amazing.
And he was huge and fast and all over the puck and around the puck. I was like,
and
holy
you can't
shit.
tell what he's better at. Is he better at offense or defense? Because he's fucking doing both pretty goddamn well.
When I went there, I was like, Jordan, this dude. And he's like, yeah, he's a fucking all-star. I'm like, Jesus Christ, he's everywhere. Like, I couldn't. You knew it was him. You're like, Burns again.
So I was told, I was given a few players that to use if I was having trouble finding bigger players, that it didn't really matter what overall they were, but you'd want them there. One was like a Brent Burns and a Victor Hedman. If you can get like a good fucking a good card of those.
Even.
But I didn't like Blake Wheeler personally that much. I had a 92 or something, but this man fucking sweared that any Blake Wheeler card on a left wing is amazing. But you won't start noticing either until you get maybe 8 of your players out of the 12 on your forwards above 6'3". You're not going to notice much of a difference. But your defense, definitely make sure they're all as big as you can get them. I have a Chris Chelios 99 because I upgraded him because I had him. I didn't know about the size. Terrible.
And you're not playing him.
I put him on my third line because he's fucking awful. He can't do anything except for skate fast and die. And it's I wish I could trade him, but yeah, Dougie Hamilton. This card is so good. I use him in I have higher cards. But, oh shit, this is my controller. This is what my controller's doing. This is how fucked up it is. Look, I'm not even touching it. My players are
today,
still...
my controller, all of a sudden, the left-right thing didn't work for 12 seconds during a game, and then it just magically worked again the whole game until it booted me off in overtime.
I'm sorry to feel good about your misfortune, but I've been telling people about my controllers going bad my entire time playing this game, and most people don't notice it, and they just think I'm making up an excuse. But a lot of people...
I feel like it's the network, and it's not my controller. I'm not saying...
It is.
I feel like it's something, or it's the internet combined with the network, maybe.
So check this out. I was curious, and I bought a clear controller one time. And from what I've noticed, the L2 goes out, and your left stick goes out. It starts acting funny.
Because my left stick, all of a sudden, I couldn't move.
Your left stick, all right, so... You see the little holes?
It all of a sudden just worked again.
You see the holes in for the speaker in the middle of your joysticks right there?
Yeah.
All right, dust gets in that. Dust gets in that, and it fucking the only place it has to go. Oh, it's all good. The only place it has to go is down the slide that leads under your joystick. There's a panel under your joystick that it slides around on that gives it commands, and the fucking dust gets up in there, and you can't get it out. And
this is not good. My guys are all short. So I have Cam Fowler, who's a 91, who's 6'1". I have Hampus Lindholm, who's actually, I've noticed, who's been really good. He's 6'3", 210. So solid. But then everybody else, 6 foot, 170, 6'1", 192. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, the 92 version, who's 99 speed. That's why I got him. 92.
Dude, Ekman-Larsson's amazing. I don't even care.
He's 6'2", 200, which is solid, I guess. Frazier is 87. He's 6'1", 199. But the thing is, he has fucking... He has the right synergies. Cam Fowler, who's my favorite defenseman to play with, is 6'1", 210, or 207. So all my guys are 6'1".
I've had to pass on Lindstrom. I usually have Lindstrom every year. Yeah, it's kind of a bitch, but it's kind of fun getting them up there. But I'd recommend Mikko Rantanen. Fucking what a good idea that was. Me getting him. Ovechkin, yeah, too, is another one. But okay, let's see here. We're gonna go through this here.
Oh, that's not good. I have a 93 center that I got in a pack that I've been playing a lot. I like him because he gives 4 synergy points, which is cool for me.
Oh yeah.
He's 5'8", 165 though.
Okay, so you've been doing rivals. You haven't done online seasons at all. It looks like.
No, I haven't done online seasons at all. I've just done rivals, and I do the other one. What's it called?
Oh, the squads.
Yeah, I do squad battles and I do rivals. I have enough HUD points to do, but I haven't done online seasons before.
All right, let me tell you why I brought that up. Online seasons. Yeah, it sucks having to be relegated and worry about what division you're in because it shows up when people look at you. But every time you win a title, you get a pack. and every time you win a higher title, you get a better pack. And if you keep losing and getting titles over and over again, you get fucking players, and it gives you good players. Like I got a lot of players from that. That's a good way. And every time you win a title, you get money for it. So it's really good to try to do, even if like you're struggling. Just keep playing, dude. You'll unlock your milestones. You'll get shit from that. You're gonna get players. You're gonna get money to buy players and start being able to trade shit. And your team's just gonna be way better rather than waiting around for rivals to like give you money every week. But you want to do them all, and you want to save them up.
My team is fucking short.
Yeah,
that's what I just realized. I went
that's
through
why
all my
I was.
players. I don't
that's
have
why I
many
was just
players
like,
that are over 6 foot, except for like Ovechkin and like stuff.
That's why I hate Steve Yzerman. I fucking hate being Steve Yzerman. But Jordan's team, he knew about big players on his team, and so that's why you were getting hit so much when we played you, because you had a small team, and I'm pretty good at hitting. I'm not gonna lie. And I was just smashing your guys until I was Steve Yzerman, and I'm like, fuck this like little fuck. Like,
he just bounces off.
But yeah, there was times like if I didn't know that you were gonna go for the cross crease, like every time, because I was leaving it open, I was kind of baiting you for it. You would have scored over and over and over. Like you had a good setup. You had a pretty good setup, but you're gonna have a better one. Okay, so. Let's see, Willie O'Ree, you said you like this line. You score a lot with him. This is your third line?
Willie O'Ree? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he's got a plus 22. Yeah, he's got a plus 20. This line's good. This line right here, your line 3, fucking dig it. Willie O'Ree, what? He's 5'10". He's really small. Larkin, though, is different.
I didn't even realize. Well, I only have Larkin for a little bit. Jordan hooked me up with them. The 88 a couple weeks ago, but yeah, Larkin, that Willie O'Ree line is the line that usually gets me a lot of my points, honestly. And then the reason I have Zuccarello on my first line is because that motherfucker is just right place, right time. And I don't know, it just happens. I don't even know what his plus minus is. It might not be good or not.
The last thing, as you're probably thinking, the last player you change are the players that you like. The only reason you'll change them if they're working is if you're not winning and you have fucking somebody that is potentially like just better in every way. You got to try them.
Exactly. But, I would say my 3 favorite players in offense are Ovechkin, O'Ree, and Zuccarello. I've only had Lemieux for like a week, so I don't know. I just haven't played that many games with him.
See, the reason I don't do squads is because the squad stats add to your player stats when you look at them, and it taints the plus minus, and that's how I know.
I will say though the squad battles, I only did them. No, but I only did them a lot back in March when I was on like house arrest because of my appendix. Since then, if I have time, I'd rather just play squad because I hate playing the computer. It just feels like a waste of time. That's why I hate doing the HUT challenges.
Oh, it is.
Jordan's like, oh, do the HUT challenge. Do the HUT. I'm like, I get so bored after 2 games. I
hate them, dude. The computer, all it's going to teach you to do is have shit fucking habits that are never going to work on anybody.
I know, so that's why I only like to play 2 games at a time, because I feel like if I play any more than 2 games at a time, it'll fuck up my actual play. So if I play like 2 HUT challenges, I'll stop and then I'll play and I'll be like, I'll do 2 HUTs tomorrow. I can't, because it does fuck me up because I'm not good enough to be able to just turn it on and off like that.
Gotcha. On this Oliver Ekman-Larsson card, I would replace last. She's gonna need to be on the right side, and your, I think was it Keith Yandel? Hampus Lindholm. Hampus Lindholm is a good size. You don't have to replace him.
I like him, and he does well for me. I don't even know what his plus minus is, but he does well for me.
He's got plus 12. He's got 21 goals as a defenseman, which is pretty good.
I know, but I will say this. I have, in the past 2 months, I've probably played 10 squad battles, maybe 8. I almost only play rivals. I just play like 2 HUDs a week just to get a few points in to get
Right now, though, like you guys started way later than I did, and I already knew what to do in order to start building up. Right now, you need all the fucking points you can get, all the coins you can get. So you want to do those, but I recommend, like, if you want to reset them, You put them in the auction house for a ridiculous price for an hour that nobody will buy it, and when it comes back to you, it'll be clean.
Dude, that's hilarious though, because none of my defensive guys have good stats except for Lindholm, and he was the guy he's the only guy. Really.
Oh, here's your 99. 6 foot.
Yeah, I just got him.
Let's see, and his Hoist is not 99. That is a little weird. So whatever's not 99 is he's gonna lack horribly.
So face-offs, poise.
170 pounds, really light too. This guy still use but I would
try
use
him out for a little bit. At this
Here's
point,
what I recommend: if he doesn't work on defense, but he might not that well. He's left-handed. He has great shooting. You can put defensemen on your forward lines in any special teams. So I recommend putting him on your right wing on power play and fucking putting somebody else like Ovechkin on left wing. I use Ovechkin on left D for all my power plays. He's amazing.
Ah, it's genius. It gives you a really offensive lineup for sure.
And he does it in real life. That's where I got the idea, and it works great because he's got the best slap shot in the world pretty much.
But now I'm on a mission to get fucking Sundin, because I like him too personally. I liked him before. I remember watching him
Bro, I fucking.
And you said you love that card, so I was like, well, that sounds like a win-win. Then I'm done.
I just got him, and I was like, man, I wonder if I wasted this patch already on this fucking card just because he's big and I heard he was good. Bro, I fucking skated. I wasn't even hustling. There were 4 people on me, and for some reason, I just didn't even stop to turn around because I knew I was gonna make it through. And I just made it through all of them, and then fucking deked around them. These guys, and he's a center. He can play center. He's got 99 face-offs, 99 poise. Poise is going to make your fucking face-off rating go down by about 50%. I would say. If somebody has under 80 poise, they have 99 face-off rating, they're going to be fucking garbage at it. Just so you know, and I don't know how that helps, but
because the face-offs you want to win are in the times that poise matters. Like, nobody cares about the first face-off of the game, but the face-offs you want to win, the ones when you're on a power play or in your zone or in their zone, that takes poise because it's fucking pressure's on. It makes sense.
You have pretty decent goalies. This Sogard, the fucking 95 version I was trying to get. I didn't know who he was, but he was just like 50K more than this Dawes guy that I got, but I couldn't afford him. He was like 300K at the time, and now he's like 600 or 700 for the 95 because everybody found out.
Well, the only reason I got this guy, and he wasn't super expensive, but Jordan couldn't afford him. So Jordan's like, I can't afford him. He's 20,000 more than I have. I think I only got him for like 70,000. That's why I was like, okay, it's 70 grand, like do it. And he ended up being pretty fucking solid. Honestly, he's kept me in games I shouldn't be in. And I imagine people have probably thrown remotes because of him. Honestly, like there's been times where I'm like, God, thank God I have that goal. Like 91, he's probably made people throw remotes.
Dude, I've used on both my teams all the way up to Division 1. I've used nothing but base card Ben Bishop.
Oh shit,
dude! Yeah, he is fucking amazing for some reason. And I shit you not, I accidentally put on the wrong Bishop because I had the same card, the exact same card, and he sucked. And I realized that my other one was wearing the Red Wings helmet I put on him, and I switched them back, and he fucking started killing it again. But he's kind of a popular one. You have to have his base card though, and fucking Devin Dubnyk is another cheap one, that base card that works really well. But the goalie I have, Dawes, I only got him because he had fucking he had +4 to like every team trait, and he was only 60K as a 96 overall goalie. So I was like, I'm gonna try him out. He's fucking great, but I recommend if you ever you like your goalie, so it doesn't matter. But I recommend trying Ben Bishop.
Yeah, I'm always down to upgrade, but this guy has done. I could never. He's been my best player. The goalie's fucking
don't
amazing.
even like I wouldn't even put in another goal if you pulled a 99 fucking best goalie in the game. I would keep the goalie that I liked.
Should I move Mario Lemieux to my second line?
No, you should move Mario Lemieux to center on your first line, and you should move. You're gonna need to get for righty. I fucking strongly recommend, at least for now, because he's gonna be cheap. base card McKinnon on left wing with Lemieux, and fucking probably your Willie O'Ree, or unless you like Matt Zuccarello there. But you said you you
I like O'Ree's probably my favorite. Zuccarello is probably my second favorite out of my cards that aren't Mario Lemieux or Wayne Gretzky.
Then I would put this Ree. I'd put him right here, and I would definitely put Mario Lemieux on center, and then I would get a base card McKinnon and put it right here and see how that works. So McKinnon's going to be like 1,000, 2,000. And then this line, you're definitely going to want... See, this guy's pretty slow compared to Larkin. He seems all right, though. He seems all right. But
so I think
Larkin...
So basically, I'm going to get rid of Crosby, is what you're saying, on my last line.
I use him on my last line paired with Ovechkin on the other wing and with Bergeron, and it works really well for me. But other than that, I think he's the fucking biggest piece of shit 87 in the game. Same with Kucherov. He's good, he can score, but honestly, he's so fucking small, and his checking's so bad, and so is his defense, and his skating's not as high as it should be, that it's kind of a shitty fucking base card.
What team does McKinnon play for?
Colorado Avalanche. He is a center. He's a playmaker righty. But, dude, you're going to notice when you have him, even though, like, he's 6 foot, he's going to hold that puck and get around people, and he's going to fucking score and score and score. It's nuts. Like, if you look at my blankets, my 86 team, all the base players I have set up on wing were all players that I knew out of trial and error from using them from the beginning of the game, that I knew were just like I spent 2,000 coins on my team when I made it, and the rest just came for free.
2,800. All right.
For whom? For McKinnon. Try this. Go hit triangle and leave whatever your search criteria is the same, and then go to the price. And then put maximum buyout 2K and see if anything pops up.
Oh, yeah,
and then lower it by 500 then, and research. Until you get like one page that cuts off where you can look at it all.
No, there's no McKinnon. There's just a fucking bunch of yotes. I'll go up to like 20.
All right. Here, I'm gonna go there to the auction house, and I'm gonna. Yeah, big thing is knowing how to search for them. Otherwise, you're gonna get really. You're gonna be like, this takes a long time.
Oh, I guess like overall 86 is higher too.
The best thing to do is collection type. If you know the collection type, it's base card. Set that because it's right up there.
Well, what's the base card? Is it just a normal player? It is a base. Oh.
Yeah, that's what a basic is.
Oh, gotcha.
And then position, he's center.
It's basic. What do you mean base card? It's basic. Oh, that is the base card.
And then you put position center, player type playmaker.
Yeah, I have that. Well, I didn't have the playmaker, so that's probably. I have Colorado Avalanche, 86 to 89.
Now, if you're searching for like a really high one, like a 99, you don't have to be this specific. But this is what I would put in.
This is very generic.
His handedness, he's a right-hander. So if you put basic, position C, player type, playmaker, league, NHL, team, Colorado Avalanche, handedness right, you're gonna get nothing but what McKinnon. Basic.
All right. Now search 2,500. I couldn't get anything in 2,450.
He
It's
should have.
2,500. Like again, I'm not like. It's an extra 400. Like okay, so I can get.
Right now, take it if that's all there is.
Now,
but
yeah.
You can
I can get buy now for 2,500.
Yeah, do that. Like don't pay anything more than 3K for anybody except for. There really is nobody that's worth more than 3K as a base. But if you're trying to penny pinch, which a lot of times you are. You'll want to get down to the nitty gritty. So definitely buy that. You already have the Ovechkin. That's perfect. I recommend Stamkos he's great as center, but I really, really like him on left wing. He's really fast. He's he can shoot. He can hit, believe it or not, and he can definitely pass.
I have this guy on my right wing on my fourth line, Oli Lixell. Should I get rid of him or Sidney Crosby just to move McKinnon into my lineup? And then I'll move
leave the Sidney Crosby for right now.
I'll get rid of Oli just to redo this real quick and see what.
So what we're gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to get you filled in with solid players in every spot that kind of needs them, and then from there you're gonna replace those players as you go along with better players of your choice. Here's one for 2K that, it's probably not worth waiting 2 hours for 500.
That's the problem. That's why I was like, well, I might as well just pay 2,500. Like, it's not worth it. I can make 500.
I'm gonna show you how to make a lot more money too without even being on the game.
Alright, so the first line is Lemieux, McKinnon, and O'Ree. And the second line would be Gretzky, Zuccarello, and Thornburg. And then Larkin, Ovechkin. And I can put Sidney on that line.
Actually, I have an idea. How does putting Willie O'Ree on the second line sound and putting Gretzky as your right winger for shooting?
Is he left-handed?
Yes. And both McKinnon and Mario Lemieux are right-handed. So that's probably going to be perfect. And then you're going to put Larkin. I would put Larkin on second line just because that's what I've always put him on in every game, and it seems to work really well for me.
Well, let me see what handed
Zuccarello should be left.
And Willie O'Ree's left too. Okay, so I can move Zuccarello to the third line right wing. I should give him a third line a little bit more power. Him and Ovechkin, honestly, are two of my favorite players. They might really work really well in the third line.
They could. I would even try putting the Crosby fucking
as their center.
I feel so. A lot of people use him on center, but I've never had good luck with him on center. So that's up to you. I'm gonna make that your call.
Yeah. Man, I have so many left-handers. When the fuck how does my team have more left-handers than right-handers? The national average is like 8-2. Right to left, and I've got fucking 18 left-handers on my team.
Dude, there's way more left-handers that at least that are fucking decent players than righties. Righties are the rare ones. Like the only fucking Dylan Strome.
I have Ryan Strome, his brother. He's an 86, but he's got 95 speed. He's pretty good. He's played well for me. He's plus 16. I've only had him for maybe a month or two.
That's up to you.
But I'm saying for a wing. He's my fourth line wing. It's not me.
Yeah, no, do your thing. I'm only gonna recommend what I would do if I were you in what spots, and I'm gonna let you take that how you will and shape your team. And if it doesn't work, you can come talk to me, and I'll try to
I really
give you.
The bill on it, so it kind of works. Because you can't win your first.
You need to get base card McDavid too for a right wing. And
see, I've been wanting to get it, but I've been waiting because I want to get the 96 one.
You don't need it. The base card's all you need. There's you're gonna need bigger players, and so what you're doing right now is you're filling in the slots with great basic players. So you're gonna have a good team to grind out all the shit that you need to buy the big players, the big high players. So you're gonna slowly
replace them.
replace
Should I sell this Dennis Maruk card that I have? That's 93 center.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yes, you can. You should.
Because I got him in a pack, and I just put him in because 93. Like, I'm the same way. Like,
yep.
Obviously, if you get a 93, you replace an 85 with a 93. It just makes sense, but I get what you're saying.
You'll see when I go to my other account how many players, high-rated players that I have just sitting there that I won't use with way lower people in their spots. just because they're shit compared to like some of the lower players I got. Let's see.
Well, then I can go get Connor and put him in his slot then.
Yeah, you're gonna want Connor McDavid on right wing for sure, and Austin Matthews. If you can find the Austin Matthews 86 that I have for cheap, it also gives you sustained pressure. Fucking, he is a wonderful center.
But how much does it cost for either of those 90 cards of those two players, of Matthews or McDavid? Like, should I wait on Sedin and get one of those two?
No. See, the problem is, every time I've upgraded a basic card with something just a little bit higher, they've gone to shit. I've tried every Austin Matthews card from 82 all the way up to 95. It's 86 card, by far the best one. All of them were shit. But there's a new one.
He's a playmaker, right?
Yes.
Austin Matthews?
Yes.
I'm just searching for him right now. Just checking.
Yep, he, so I kind of skipped, I forgot to say the most important part. The reason why we're giving you, we're making our team big and putting these players on that we are, is because it's all about being sticky. You want puck control, balance, and fucking offense and defense awareness like crazy. So you can kind of...
Are you talking about the 84 Austin Matthews?
I like the 86, the team of the week, 86. But the 84 I have used. You can afford...
You're fine. I don't see an 86. Oh, it's because I put basic. Never mind. So, yeah, sorry. I was just searching. I only searched basic. That's why. So
and they're not always going to be there, too, because a lot of these cards are only available, like, for certain months. So, like, whoever gets them, and they circulate for however long they do.
I can get the 90 for $39,000.
I mean, yeah, you might like them, but I hated the 90, I hated the 92, and I hated the 94 and 95.
Oh, and there's two 90. You hated the 94?
I think
there's a 99 for a fucking 1.15 million.
What I would do if I were you, I would get as many cheap basic cards that are fucking great, just to have a great team, and I would go fucking.
I can't find an 86 one. I don't think there's an 86 Matthews out there right now.
I'll give you. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna give you my 86 Matthews. Just give him back to me instead of selling him because he's not gonna be worth shit.
No, I'm not gonna sell anybody.
Dope. All right. Well, I'm gonna hook you up, and if you don't like him, just let me know. Okay. So.
Well, he's from Arizona, so I'm gonna like him regardless.
Right. Yeah. I actually I had a choice for my Jeremy Roenick to either have a Blackhawks Roenick or Arizona. I didn't know he played for Arizona.
You did? Wait, who? Oh, Roenick?
Jeremy Roenick. Yeah, I got to pick what team. I picked Arizona.
The best Coyotes team in the history of Coyotes was Keith Tkachuk, Jeremy Roenick, and Rick Tocchet with Teppo Numminen on defense, and I don't even remember other defensive person, and then Hobby Bulin. Like, we were a fucking legit 4 seed in the playoffs. It was really way back in the day. Roenick and Tkachuk were my only two players that I knew growing up. Like, that was it. There's a couple 88 Austin Matthews that are only going for like 35,000.
This Dougie Hamilton. Actually, yeah. Whenever, hold on. All right. I'm gonna show. Oh, shit, I have so much to show you. I'm gonna show you how. Do you know how me and Jordan have been? How he gets. I give him the players. Get it from my account to his.
Oh yeah, because he did that with me when you post it, and then when we make a trade because nobody's gonna bid whatever you make.
Well, all right. So mine. This is my signature thing. Every time I put something up, it's gonna be 6 mil minimum buyout, 7 mil maximum buyout. So I am giving you.
So to just search 6 million. There's probably one card for that.
I haven't put them up yet, but I'm going to. Let's see. What was it? Darcy Kemper. Oh, this fucking Zetterberg's really good too. Let's see.
Oh shit. God damn it.
I gotta remove
my girlfriend just texted me because my sister is coming to town for like 4 days to visit my parents and my brother. And then my girlfriend just texted me, am I going to get to meet your sister this time? I'm like, oh, fuck.
You're like, am I going to get to meet fucking your sister? I don't know if she has a sister.
I know, but I'm just like, I don't like, I'm like, fuck, man. we're fighting. Why are you asking my sister? She's coming down for 4 days.
That's weird.
Deal with that shit. I just don't like dealing with. I like to avoid fucking that shit.
Me too. I'm actually like really close to my sister, and still I'm like, man, like I don't want to fucking introduce you to my sister right now if you're being weird. Like if we're kind of fighting, you know, it's like,
yeah, we're fighting, and it's like, oh, cool, this is gonna be awkward. Because then my sister, and just like your sister, they're gonna be like, oh my god, like start asking questions and going. I'm like, oh no.
yeah, it's have fun, but it should be quick and painful. All right, I gotta get back to your line here. Good team. Oh wait, no, I gotta post. All right, post Austin Matthews. This is like my favorite card. I gave Jordan my other favorite card, the Marion Hossa, and I missed it really bad, but I did replace it with something reasonable. All right, so you got a best game. All right, I'm gonna post him, and then we're gonna work on your defense next. We're gonna set your defense up how you need it, and you're cutting out. Like I don't know if you can see my defense. Like I could upgrade these anytime I want.
You're on your third.
What's that?
One team, you can your third line.
My third line?
No,
I'm talking about my other team. My fucking
18 or 86 teams.
Right, yeah, I'm Division 3 in Rivals, and I'm fucking just flying. I stopped playing online seasons just because I'm not gonna grind back to Division 1 with this team again. But these I purposely won't upgrade these players just because I like beating people with lower players. But it's kind of fucking unfair if you put them right, because they're all kind of, if you have all low 80-ish players together in the right ones, your whole team's just in sync, and it doesn't matter about having all a shit ton of fast players. I'm gonna give you a gold coach. Wait, no, it's my coach. Never mind.
I have a gold coach.
Who's your favorite player on Arizona of all time?
On the Coyotes?
Yeah.
Of all, well, my favorite player on the Coyotes of all time is Tkachuk.
Tkachuk?
No, Tkachuk, but I know he's not.
Is that Keith?
Yeah, Keith Tkachuk. But I know he's not the greatest player of all time, but he was just my favorite player. The Coyotes don't really have a long-standing history of great players. I'm going to be honest.
But, I mean, Larkin technically isn't considered the greatest player, but he was my favorite player, so I've always used him, and I got so good with him, just using him, that, even Jordan I'd be like, I'm coming at you, I'm like, you're not going to make it, you better pass it. I'm like, I have a Larkin, I would just knock him down and take it, and skate back. He's like, I hate Larkin. I'm like, I know, everybody does. I try telling people, I'm like, you want to stop me, you need to stop Larkin. But,
Keith Tkachuk was my favorite player, and it's funny now because Tkachuk's got 2 kids in the league right now.
Dude, that Brady Tkachuk that I bought, I don't know shit about Brady Tkachuk. I just know that he's
only he's been in the league for 2 years. He's super young, or 3 years maybe.
He's 6'3", 100. He's pretty skinny for 6'3", but I put him on my left wing, and I don't normally do that with lefties. And I barely paid anything for him because I thought it was gonna be a shit card, and I'm just like, I'll just try it. He's my favorite fucking card that I bought. He just scores, man. It's such a fucking good card. All right, one thing at a time.
When you're an all-star and then your 2 kids get drafted in the first round, something went right.
Right? No, yeah. I heard Jordan hates him because I guess he's a dirty player, but shit, I got him paired with Matthews, and that line is so fucking weird, but it works really good. You don't have sustained pressure right now? Do you have a gold coach?
Yeah, I do. I matched him up. For the reason I got him was for a certain synergy day. I forget what it was. My coach is Dale here. Oh, he's got 3 for one timer.
Okay, one timer is the last thing you need right now. The first synergy you need is sustained pressure. It gives you every stat that you could possibly need for a player, no matter who they are. It gives you puck control. It gives you passing, and most importantly, speed. Speed's very hard to get on shit, and a lot of your players.
Sustained pressure. I'm 6 out of 10 right now. I have Sagard, Lemieux, Lindholm, and Strome.
So right now you have your backup goalie doesn't have any sustained pressure on him, does he?
No.
All right, I'm going to give you a goalie with +2 sustained pressure, and I'm going to give you a gold coach with +3 sustained pressure.
That would definitely get.
Yeah, it's going to help you a lot because a lot of your players are going to be just shy of like their max speed, and it's going to fucking max them out.
Just pushing that little extra.
Yep, and it also makes like slower players that you normally like that Burns might be like way better if you have sustained pressure.
Because
one
he's
timer,
actually big, especially if I have. It might be worth putting him back in just because I don't have any size.
I wouldn't recommend it. I'm about to give you some players like, and you're gonna end up replacing almost all these players. I'm thinking about giving you my 95 Draisaitl. I haven't decided yet how much I need them.
It's funny because I thought Keith Yandel was bigger than this when I watched him as a Coyote, but he's only 6'1", 190.
Dude, I always
but
thought
I guess some people play bigger.
I always thought Glendening was huge. He's 5'11". I thought
some people play big though.
They do. I thought Tarasenko was huge, dude. Tarasenko plays like he's a fucking big ass dude, and he's only like 6 foot. Fucking, I had Tyler Johnson on my team when that gym dog guy was like helping me like with my team. I had fucking. He's like, he's small, isn't he? I'm like, yeah, he's like the smallest guy in the NHL. He's like fucking, he's my size. He's like exactly my size almost. He's like 5'8", 5'7", 140, 150 pounds. He's like, yeah, you got to get rid of him. And it was a 96 Tyler Johnson. I accidentally posted him for 1,500 coins instead of 150,000. And I was like, oh shit, I just fucked up. And he's like, what? I'm like, I just posted it for the wrong price. I'm like, can you look at him for me real quick and maybe buy him if you can? He's like, oh yeah, of course. And he tried getting it, and the guy that got it, he's like, oh, somebody got it. I'm gonna find out who got it on Reddit, and I'm gonna just fucking give him shit until he plays me and I play for him, and then I'm gonna give him back to you. All the way, thanks, dude. Oh shit, who's this? It's fucking. Oh, alright, it's mine.
Oh.
All right, so you don't have. You're probably gonna need the Petrangelo I'm gonna give you. You're probably gonna need. Let's see. You're gonna need. I don't want to get rid of any of them. Actually, that'll fuck up my defense, and I kind of need them.
Yeah, don't do anything that fucks anything up. Sure.
Oh no, dude, this is my second account that I didn't even mean to have, and honestly I send all the coins that I get from rivals to my other account. It's kind of. I want to say it's kind of cheap, but at the same time, I earn my coins with like players I never like paid for.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that. I have a rented Forsberg card. Should I just put that in for right now?
A loan?
Yeah.
That's up to you. Me
well, like
personally,
loan players, it's only like 10 games, so it's like I usually just use them really quick and then get them on the bench. Fuck, like what can you do?
All they do to me is they fuck up my lines and then they're gone. But sometimes sometimes they do so good that I know to get them, like Zetterberg. I would have picked him anyways, honestly. But I knew Kopitar was the big guy that everybody's going for, and I scored so much with Zetterberg when I had him for the 10 days that I was like, I know I'm getting him. Same with like a few other players, so it helps.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? What's up, man?
I got disconnected. But I was just saying right before I got disconnected, I remember specifically you being like, God damn it, I hate Kopitar.
Yep, I didn't like him much, but everybody said to go get him. And Zetterberg, to me, he's pretty much my top goal scorer. Besides, Lemieux's going to catch him eventually, but he's really tiny. And he can get knocked down pretty easily, but he you can do more things with him. Kopitar is just big, slow, and he doesn't hold the puck as good as Mario Lemieux. So fuck him. Draisaitl actually really fucking great card. I didn't pick him, but it worked out. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start posting.
Jesus Christ, Burns is 6'5", 230.
Yep, and fucking dude, Eric Ekblad's 6'4" and something. And this, I'm gonna give you this Eric Chernick, which has 2 For the Boys on it. He is 6'4", 225 pounds, and he is pretty fast. And he has 2 to For the Boys. For the Boys is a very important synergy because it gives you all the stats that you can't that affect you in ways that you can't help, like your face-offs. I believe it gives you balance. It gives you fucking endurance. Is huge, especially for your whole team, and shot blocking. But the face-offs are really big. Let's see. Draisaitl's a fucking great card. All right, so we're gonna do this guy first. Austin Matthews. 6 mil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, that was not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go.
No wonder you get hacked. I'm just kidding.
Why's that?
Well, I just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was like, I wonder if your passwords are passwords.
Oh no, that's just me. I like to smash the button like really fast to get all the zeros in there, and I have to, if I count out loud while I do it, I won't over zero.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like putting your password or something. I was like, oh, bro, don't use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as your password.
Yeah, it's just how I count a million. So I'm on my 6 right now. I go 1.
Oh yeah, when
go
you
to my
hit it really
zeros.
quick.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go.
I feel you.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I've definitely done that.
There we go. All right, so they're all going to be in there for one day. We're going to get this guy. We're going to give you. I'm going to give you. Let's see. Goalie. You need a goalie with 2 SP. Doesn't matter what size or what overall he is. I know I got one. I have so
That's
many.
crazy. So I typed in the buy now. Oh, did you put Elias Peterson in there?
Nope.
So somebody else put somebody for a fucking buy now price of $7 million just right now as well, which is hilarious.
I wonder if it's my buddy Mike.
Elias Pearson.
Patterson.
No, it's 6'9". It's 69 big boys, which sounds
That's
like a pretty
close
gay
to my
name.
name. That's close to my name. My name's we 69 Big D.
I was like 69 big boys. That sounds pretty fucking gay. I'm not gonna lie.
I know it's what people always like. One time, dude, my name was Gay with AIDS in fucking Heroes of the Storm, and my team name was We 69 Big D, and this guy just goes, "That sounds kind of gay." I'm like, "It's very gay." I'm like, but that's why it's funny.
Kind of the point, bro. Kind of the point.
I'm gonna give you this Josh Anderson. Fucking used him forever. Big player. Righty. You don't have to use all these guys. Just whatever you don't use, let me know. You don't have to give them back to me, but just let me know so I know like not to let you sell them for too cheap, so you can at least get your worth out.
Is there something that you're looking for on the outside on the random?
Something
like
I'm looking
customizations or like a helmet or a fucking.
I have so many that at
that's
the,
what I was looking at. I was like, there's so many. That's what also I thought was weird. I was like, what the fuck is alternative captain or captain for? Like, it doesn't change the player at all. It seems like a really weird thing to have.
It used to, but now it's just kind of like
effect.
it
Honestly,
used to.
It's gonna be
it
there.
used
It should
to.
have something.
A used to give your player a +1 overall. Captain used to give him +2 overall. But then they took him out of the game last year, and then they put him back in for aesthetics. So like the announcer will call him the captain, and you'll have your assistant captains. It's more for like kind of marking who your favorite players are, I guess. But overall, it does nothing.
I had Hall. I just got rid of him only because I upgraded my team. But Hall was one of my favorite. Hall was one of my favorite players. Hall killed it as a base player.
Yeah, I give him to it just in case you decide to use him because he is one of my favorite all-time base cards.
When I started, I literally went out and got like Crosby, Ovechkin, Hall, and Patrick Kane, and they were kind of like my base 4 in my lineup that I just kept trying to build on. And then I slowly, like Kane, I was like, oh, I had to phase Kane out, and then I had to phase Hall out.
Oh. Dude, I got a goalie for you. I got a backup. He's got 2 for the boys and 2 same pressure. Perfect.
For them boys. I wonder what when they put that in the game, is that just like they pump people up? Like they
for
just
the
get
boys,
people fired up?
Shit, I'm gonna die from the storm. Wow. You want? I think they kind of do. They've gotten better with the names for the synergies. It used to be like Dirty Dangler and
was that Thunder that just hit?
Yeah, dude.
I heard this shit. I was like, holy fuck.
It's been going on for a while, and I didn't know it was a storm at first because it was so deep and like bassy that it just sounded like it sounded like something weird happened, like something blew up just now. And a flash of lightning came, and then everybody's like, and my party's like, I fucking heard that. I'm like, dude, it's fucking scary.
I must have been doing something right because I also had Alex Pietrangelo for a long time. I upgraded. So I got rid of him.
You did.
But I did have him for a long time.
Wow!
Holy crap! Let's just get closer like a motherfucker.
Dude, I don't want to die. Go away! You fucking storm. Fuck you. Oh shit, dude, it looks like a turtle.
Just don't stand next to metal or something.
I'm not, but it kind of looks like there's a tornado forming. Like, there's just no way a tornado is gonna form over my fucking neighbor's house, but that's what it looks like is happening right now.
Bro, get your camera ready. You can sell that shit for fucking a bunch of money.
Hell yeah, it'd be like just like that movie Twister with Bill fucking Pullman.
Dude, I've literally seen somebody, they were like a storm chaser in Florida, caught video of an RV rolling over, and the RV was just like a dog. It just rolled to the side, rolled to the top, rolled to the other side, and they were like, that was just the wind.
The best part is I got the broadcast leading up to what may become the fucking start of my tornado chasing career.
Dude, I honestly know somebody who fucking storm chases, and he just tries to get thunder, or he tries to get lightning pictures.
Oh man, like I'm gonna go
blind.
Alright, let's see what this is fucking. Oh my. So there's fucking pink clouds under the blue clouds, under the dark blue clouds. And it looks pretty fucking whack right now. It's all bark and no bite. What a fucking... This storm's 10 ply, bud.
It's just like that until it's not like that.
If I see a fucking... if I see a tornado, I'm gonna set my phone down in the window, grab my guitar, my PlayStation, throw them in the basement real quick, and then come back and fucking storm.
You're like, the 2 things I care the most about, make sure they're good. Other than that, let's go.
Do you think if I had a parachute, if I got sucked up by... No, I know it wouldn't work, but... Why do you got that parachute?
You would have to have like a suit on, like
not
those
get tore up by debris.
Well, like those suits that they put over people when they get attacked by those attack dogs, but like a little bit more padding.
So I don't get shredded up.
Yeah, because you're gonna get hit by like random pieces of wood and.
Do you think it would kill somebody if there was no debris in it? If it was just the fucking wind? Like the actual pressure or force from the twister?
Well, I think that's kind of like a hurricane. I guess the wind is the same thing too. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's got to kill you because it'll just destroy houses and just pick them up and start throwing them around. Yeah, There's
I feel like
you're-
most everybody dies from all those things are from debris. It's not from the wind and stuff.
Oh.
Like, I imagine, because you know what I mean. You just get hit by stuff no matter where you are. Because we all
That's
live
kinda
around
like-
a bunch of stuff. Like
There's
there's no way you're not going to get hit by your dresser. If you get picked up and thrown, your dresser's getting picked up and thrown too, because it weighs the same amount.
And if it's getting picked up and thrown, my ceiling's already got picked up and thrown and dropped
Exactly.
on me.
Like there's just all this wood debris. Fucking it just weight.
So how the fuck did Dorothy do it? There's a bitch fucking right there. Oh, that's a fucking spider. Fuck you. Hey, don't fuck with me. I'm gonna let you live. This is the fucking.
Yeah.
No, actually, fuck that. I ain't letting you live. You're fucking dying right now. I can't have this spider crawling around my. Oh, what's that? A bottle of Hot Shot? Do I really want to fucking go that far?
Hot shot. What's hot shot?
Oh, this shit that shoots really far that kills. It's kind of like poison, and it kills whatever it fucking touches. Yeah, yep. Fucking love that spider. Fucking bitch. I hate spiders, dude. They have to die. I had this chick over that was like spiders, and I'm like, well, if it comes near me, it's fucking dead. She's like, no, it's not hurting anybody. I'm like, that has nothing to do with why it's gonna die. I don't want to want to look at it.
If you bring over your pet tarantula, it also might die. I don't care if it's your pet.
Oh, I would fucking
it
shoot her.
still might die.
I would fucking shoot somebody before, like, I'd let them bring that fucking monstrosity into my room. Because I don't even want to step on big ass spiders. Like, I just don't even want to hear the crunch. Or what if I miss and I have to watch them scurry away? It just grosses me out. Like, I'm not afraid of them.
That's exactly what you said. That's the point. I'm not afraid of them. That grosses me out. It's like, it's just a different thing.
Oh, it's like the two.
Like a
The
squirrel
gross.
okay with. Just gross.
Sorry, your mic's cutting out. Like, I couldn't,
Oh. I was just saying, like, nothing kind of deep. But spider grosses me out. Like the truth.
Oh, they do. They fucking do. They crawl on shit and they look weird and they crawl down and they'll crawl on you and they'll fucking make a shit ton of babies and they eat their babies because they're cannibals. And dude, I have easier times killing huge ass silverfish than I do a fucking little ass spider that just like creeps me out.
No, I'm with you.
Silverfish, like, yeah, people are like, fuck those things. I'm out. I'm like, at least it's not a spider, dude. I'll kill that thing. But yeah, all right. Well, now that I got that over, back to hockey and the tornado's gone. I guess back to hockey.
That was crazy. There was two fucking legit thunder or lightning, whatever the fuck it was, that I could distinctively hear loud as fuck in your
Dude,
mic.
it was fucking loud in here. Like, I could feel it in my chest. Is how
I was
fucking
like,
hard.
that is close as fuck.
Dude, it was closer earlier before there were any clouds. It just goes. Everybody, I was like, whoa.
I've had it hit my house twice in my life. One time
Really?
I was a kid. One time I was a kid. It hit my front yard and it blew up an entire limb off the tree. And what it does, I guess I found this out later in life. But what it does is it heats up the water in the tree. It makes the water boil.
Wow.
Like it makes the sap boil,
And that's why it splits it.
and that's why it splits it.
Wow, I didn't know that. Have you lived in Arizona your whole life?
Yeah.
Ah, that,
So
that
it-
makes sense.
It hit the tree, it heats up the liquid in the tree, and it expands so quickly, it just explodes.
That makes sense.
Part of the tree.
I never knew like what the fuck it did. I'm like, how the fuck does it just split that shit? It's like, it's got fucking axe powers. Axe body spray.
Ironically, just being in the kitchen in my life for a long time, when you fucking fry a chicken tender,
And
it
plus, you know,
doesn't cook
like,
that bit. It cooks it from the inside. When you put something in the fryer, it heats up the water inside the object.
that's why when
And
I
that's-
deep fry burritos at Taco Bell, it turns them into chimichangas and like, oh, that makes what Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you.
No, you're
said
good,
something.
but it doesn't cook it from the outside. Like it heats up the inside, and the inside expand. The water vapors in the inside expand out. That's what the bubbles are in the oil. Is the water coming up?
Man, you should be a fucking chemist, man. You know about all the oil spots and shit, like on bowling.
But then
like,
one time I was at my house over on, or back the house that you were actually at when I lived over by Jordan.
I pictured you still living there.
I don't. I live pretty close there now, but I don't live there anymore. But it blew out one of my TVs. It hit my backyard and just hit a surge through my house, and it blew out our main TV because it was plugged into the wall and not like a surge protector.
Shit.
But I was like, holy shit. When I was there, I felt it too. Just like you said, I was like, holy shit, what just happened? I just saw flashes of light like around me, like somebody turned the lights on, and the whole house kind of shook a little bit. I don't know where it hit, but it burned my TV. It could hit the power lines, you know, I don't know where it hit, but it hit somewhere where it blew my TV out. It was crazy. And now I know to plug my shit into a surge protector, though.
Yeah.
Even though I don't have my PlayStation plugged into one right now, I should. I definitely should.
Do you remember that time I came to pick Jordan up because he locked his keys in my car, and then I locked my keys in my car as soon as I got out to help him at your house? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I tell people that, and they're like, "No way." I'm like, "Dude, I shit you not." I'm like, "We fucking that happened." We end up fucking. Like, I don't know how we got back.
Focused. When you get like on one thing, you're like, oh shit. It always happens that way, though. It multiplies. It always multiplies.
Yeah, we got back, and we had no way to fucking get in our apartment. We both had to work in the morning, and we had to sit in the parking lot until like 6 a.m. A locksmith came and let us in, and we both had to go to work. And we didn't have our cars. It was so funny. I couldn't believe I was that dumb, but...
Everything's funny when you look back on it.
Yeah, it is.
In the moment, you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah. A lot of fucking crazy things happened that I look back on are way more, they're either funny or way more serious. Like my friend one time, like I have a fucking, it's actually like affected me since it happened, but I was sleeping in my room when I worked at American Express, and I had to get up at like 8 in the morning, and I was sleeping. I had this little nightlight on, and my door was open. And I have a hallway in my upstairs, and I just woke up like something, like I felt something in the air, and I was just like, I was looking at my doorway. I'm like, my eyes need to adjust. It looks like there's a fucking like huge man like in my doorway, and then like I shook my head, and it started moving towards me. I'm like, oh my god, it's real. And this dude crawls up on me. I'm under my blankets. His fucking arm over me, and his face is in my face, and he just goes, G-Man. And when he said that, I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to die. It's somebody that knows me from high school. I'm like, who are you? It's Chris Yachik, man. I'm like, Chris. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing in my house? Like, this is a friend of mine from like an acquaintance from school that lives like close to me, but he's never really been over my house.
Yeah, you're like, this isn't like it's just one of the homies that always is here, just being here. Who the fuck?
Yeah, and he's like, Monty and Micah, we're coming in, man, to party. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm going to work. Like, and he leaves, and I don't see him again. And the next morning, his pants are in my fucking yard. And I didn't think much of it. I was like, it was my friend stumbled into my house. But when I think about it, everybody's like, dude, you're like really fucking OCD about locking your shit up. And so how did he know that was the one night that you didn't fucking lock your door? And how did he know how to get up into your room without turning on a single light or waking anybody up? And then he was standing there looking at you in your bed and fucking crawled into your bed and knew who you were, I was in there, and then left. I was like, I don't fucking know. And my one friend was like, because he's done it before. I'm like, possibly. He's like, that's like some serial killer shit. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, that is fucking really weird. And now I jump out of my sleep if like anybody's near me when I'm sleeping. I just like.
But to think he's done it before is like weird. Like I wouldn't think he's done it before. Like I don't know.
I don't know. Like it's fucking weird.
Have you ever talked to him about it?
No.
You haven't even talked to him since then, really?
No. Nope.
That's crazy. And you're almost like outside, like I'd rather not even figure it out. You're like, I don't even
Yeah,
want to fucking know.
that's how I am. Yeah, I lock like everything now though because of that, and I've like always locked my doors, and it's fucking crazy that that happened.
See, I'm the exact opposite. I'm like, I've always like, I pretty much had a dog because I've been an adult, and I'm like, my dog lets me know before anyone gets close, so I'm never. I don't lock my door because I have 2 roommates. We kind of go in and out. It's the worst when you get locked outside and then have to get up to unlock the door to let somebody in.
Yeah. Plus, like,
So
I feel like you were in a pretty like decent area to where like I don't know. It looked like a decent area to me.
No, yeah, it is. But it wouldn't stop a friend from knowing where I was to come if he wanted to fucking.
True. It's so it's weird. Another thing that scarred me for life was when not Derek, when Dustin fucking sexually fucking basically molested me. Fucking it was like right when we moved into our house. We were having a party. You might have actually been there. I don't know. And
we had shorts on and fucking humping crazy.
No, I was wearing shorts. I was wearing basketball shorts.
No, I'm saying he was wearing. When he was wearing his
booty shorts. Yeah, no, I had a pair of those too. I used to just cut the grass in them just to make because everybody thought we were weird because we were out of town. And I was like, well, maybe if I wear booty shorts and cut the grass, like it'll be even weirder. It certainly was. But yeah, I was standing there talking to him, and he's right next to me, and like we're both leaned up against the sink. And in our kitchen, there's just a shit ton of people, and he just goes, something, man, I'm gonna grab your dick. And he fucking reached down and cradled my balls, dude. Like I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I just like was looking, and everybody was looking at me, and I was just like, I'm like, I don't know, like what just happened or what to say right now. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, dude, I'm not gay. I'm like I don't know. And he's just like, oh, I'm just drunk, and just fucking ran into his room. And yeah, that was like kind of fucked up. Like when I think about it.
I'm glad that he's still functioning, because I was worried about that dude because he seemed like he was.
Oh. Sorry, I just got dripped out by the hot shot I shot on my fucking ceiling. Yeah, he was. Dude, he was something else. He had some sort of, I don't know what it was. That, and like I don't know what it was. If he had some like hated me like deeply, or if he fucking like was desperate for my attention or something. But he just fucking.
I think that's more. I think for some reason I think he hated himself, and he just tried to like figure it out with other people.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he fucking. I don't know. I tried.
Like he tried to either if it was anger or if it was fucking love, but he tried to figure out like he would be either, because there's times he'd be like screaming and yelling at me, and then other days, he just had his up and down, and now he's all into it. I think he might be moving back to Arizona for a girl right now. I don't know. Facebook.
He was like when I first met him. Jordan had him move into our apartment. And the first thing he said to me was, because I didn't get off work till 5 in the morning, I'd walk straight in and I'd go straight to my room and go to bed. And he yelled at me in the morning saying that I can't be coming home at 5 in the morning because he sleeps in the living room. And I woke him up by opening the door. And I'm like,
you're like, bro, I get off work at like 3. Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, I have nothing to do with this arrangement, man. I'm like, I live here. Like, Jordan.
And I have lived here, and I get off work at this time. It wasn't like I fucking come home with people at night to party. I fucking coming home to my house. Fuck off.
And then the dishes were done one time, and I was like, I went to wash my dish, and he's like, yeah, I did the dishes. Somebody's got to do them around here. And I was just like, cool, man. Like, you did the dishes, and you fucking told everybody about it. Like, cool. Like.
No, I hate that passive aggressiveness. That's why we just lost one of our roommates, and we just decided to split the other person's rent instead of fucking getting another roommate, to not have to deal with those extra.
Jordan was the only roommate I ever had that I never had any problems living with.
Yeah, because it's like I don't. If I cook, I don't always do the dishes right after. I might do them tomorrow. It's fine. No big deal. I don't care. I might do them the next day after. I'm not going to leave a huge, giant, fucking freaky mess, but I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I also like to do my chores when nobody's with me, like at night or something.
I
don't
with
like
you 100%. Yeah. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I was going to do that, but I don't want to. I'll do it later. I'm with you. I don't like doing, and I hate when roommates are like, I'm gonna do the dishes now to make noise, so you know I'm doing them.
Yeah, I know. It's like, cool. Don't give a fuck. If they're just, I'll probably thank you after I notice that I didn't do them and they're fucking done. But
you don't need to make why are you making? I hate when people make noise to let you know. They're like, knock, knock, clink, 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 clink. You're like, yes, okay. Everybody hears. You're good, bro.
I tried so hard with him, but it was just it. And I guess when I left, he told my mom that it took everything in him for him not to murder me. And I was like...
It probably took everything in him not to murder a lot of people because he has that in him.
I think he said that because he fucking... Dude, he used to complain because when Sasha was pregnant, she was sleeping and I'm like, thank God, because she was a fucking bitch when she was awake. And I'd have to watch TV with subtitles with it muted, otherwise he would complain that he could hear it. And one time I was talking on the phone, and he just came up and he just goes, boom, on my door, and then just went back into his room. And woke up Sasha, and I was just so fucking pissed, dude. I could not shake it. And
but he also has to understand that those rooms are against the same wall. So even a normal thing, like right now for me, I got off work. Honestly, I usually would get off work at 2, but I got off work at 11:30, 12 because right now we're still doing the COVID. We're not back to normal yet here.
Right.
So I got off early, but usually I wouldn't get off till 2:33. You know what I mean? So I want to come home. I want to have some drinks. I want to play some video games. I might, be talking to a girl. I'm gonna be up until 4:35. That's just normal. So your schedule is different, but I don't get mad at you when you come home at 3 o'clock if I'm still sleeping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I'm sleeping at 3 p.m. and you come home and you fucking open the door and slam it and fucking start cooking food and you're ding, 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 I would never be like, bro, I'm sleeping. It's 3 o'clock for me. It's like 8 a.m. for you. Stop making noise. You know what I mean? I just this is what has to happen because you get home at this time and you just deal with it.
Like, dude, I'm so quiet too. Like, I don't drink or anything, so I'm not drunk. Like, I would open the door and I'd go straight into my room. And
no, for sure. The only time I think any time that I was there, the only time I would ever hear you is if you're arguing with Sasha. Other than that, I don't think I ever heard you unless we were all playing games together or fucking on the computer watching music videos or music or fucking some random shit. At that time, I think you were fucking playing
Diablo 3.
I was gonna say what's that fucking game? Not Zelda, the fucking Legends.
League of Legends. Oh, I was just getting into League of Legends. Yeah, my computer.
Yeah, but also,
Borderlands?
No, fuck. Hold on. I need to say, I used to, Gauntlet. Weren't you guys playing Gauntlet Legends?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure
it might have been League of Legends.
League of Legends I played on my computer. Diablo 3 was
you were playing on the computer in the fucking in the extra room, whatever, the Arizona room they would call it or whatever.
I like the Arizona room. It's normally we call it a Florida room here, but it should be called an Arizona room.
And I guess I found out recently it was the Arizona room's original design was because a lot of places didn't have central, or the idea was it didn't have central AC, so at night you can go into that place and it would be cooler than everywhere else would be in your house. I don't know if that's true or not.
That's so funny that you say that, because one time it was the hottest day. It was in July, dude, and our air went out, and this dude our landlord wouldn't send anybody to fucking fix it. And he goes, just open the Florida room and, turn on the window AC. It cools down the whole house. I'm like, bullshit. Like, fucking no, it doesn't. So we ended up calling somebody ourselves, and he wouldn't reimburse us for it. And it was like a big deal. And then we found out he fucks his sister, and that was even weirder. But
I remember that.
We recorded it. Like Dustin started recording the conversation.
All like I think he said. I remember hearing. If I remember correctly, he said some other weird shit too. But that was just the weirdest shit. So that's what stood out. But I feel like he said some other weird shit too. And it was like,
he did. When I noticed I could ask him.
Okay.
I would ask him anything. I noticed I could ask him anything, and he would try to answer it no matter what. And I just kept fucking with him. And Dustin started recording it on his phone. I was just like, explain the attraction between mammals. And he's like, oh, okay, you see the female plain, very boring, but the male line is big, beautiful hair. And I'm like, so you're trying to say I'm a fucking lion, right? And he's like, oh, you see, well, in our country, it's a little different. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
and he's
that's
just
what
like,
I remember. I remember him saying something in our country is different.
He goes, see, she's my sister.
Real quick to play. Do you want me to add you, or should I just play real quick to try?
Yeah. Did you get all the players I sent you? Did you get the goalie?
I think. Well, I made offers on like 6 of the players. I don't.
Oh, okay.
You have to accept them.
Yes. Okay, so you got 3. You got 3.
I didn't get all of them because we were talking.
Hey, get the goalie. Get the goalie. He's an 83. He's not in the NHL, but he's got the +2 to each synergy that you need. And with this Josh Anderson,
that weirds out people like me that don't understand. They're like, well, why is this guy? He's not even an NHL player. You know, it's like a weird.
Hey man, it's
like you would never put somebody in an NHL or an NBA or NFL lineup who wasn't.
See, that's the thing with me. Like I'm a gamer, like more than I approach games as games, even though I played hockey and I know hockey. How well can you fucking emulate somebody in real life? You know, like how good they are in a game. You can't really. So like so I'm all right. So I'm gonna accept this. You're gonna have for the boys, I think, active after this. If I'm. Oh, dude, my friend was looking for this jersey actually.
You know what would be the greatest thing ever if somebody bought your fucking guy on accident for $6 million?
Oh, I would definitely split it and give you and Jordan fucking each 35.
But you know, like you accidentally posted somebody, like somebody accidentally is like, oh shit, I just hit accept. So what the fuck?
All right, so you definitely want this Josh Anderson that I have up because he's got the other 2 to Florida boys, and he's a really big, really good fucking right-handed player. He's actually not in the NHL either. You don't have to. Just put in 6 mil. Yeah.
No, yeah, but I hit too many zeros, and then it defaulted it to 10 million, and then I had to start
I know that's why I count. That's funny. Yeah, it's hard. It sucks when
you put up everybody on your fucking team. Holy shit! There's like 18 players up here.
Dude, I have like 8 pages of gold players that are tradable that I'm saving for when I want to turn in. Because all I do is I turn in only silver players, and I save all my gold players. That gives me.
I use all my every time I get 50 gold players, I trade them all in for a icon collectible.
See, it's really hard to accumulate 50 players. So if it is possible for you to convert, I wouldn't recommend converting gold collectibles because they're almost twice as much as icon. But you get icons for your weeklies. They're very easy to get. As long as you have.
I get pumping up. I didn't know that golds were that because I get 50 players pretty easily because I try to make a point every day to buy. I usually buy 4 gold players, 4 silver players for about 1,000 total, about 350, 300 a piece, hopefully. And then I use the ones that I get from my daily pack, or the ones I already have, and then I trade them out for 2 golds. And then obviously once a week I substitute my rivals packs, which I use 2 of them each time. So usually with those I get about 40 gold players. So I get 14 during the week. I get the 40 there. I get 50. I get 60 gold players a week just on the basic packs. So I just every time I do that, I substitute it in for an icon. So I just keep trying to stack icons.
Here's what you need to do. You need to start taking the coins every single time in Rivals. Don't take the packs because you're not. It's going to be untradeable if you do get a high enough card to be worth anything, and it's untradeable, so you can't get money for it. The money, fucking, it piles up. Like if you don't spend anything.
I'm thinking about that. I probably turned down 200,000 at least instead to get packs just to get an icon. So it's like I either am thinking in my head I'm getting 2 packs, like 2 megas and 2 jumbos, which gets me 1 icon player. But I also have a chance of getting a really good player I want.
Yeah, and when they say chance, they mean like 1 in a million.
No,
But,
I know. You're right. You're right.
For your Mario Lemieux though, I recommend. Okay, do you know about? Do you know that there's an upgrade for him to 95 through Gold Collectibles in Sunsets? Okay, so this is what you're gonna do to upgrade him. This is the best way. So you already got the 91, and now you're gonna go into the Sunset, whatever it's called, and there's going to be, where's he at? It's going to be like 5 Gold Collectibles, and it's going to upgrade him to 95. And then you're only going to need like 9 icon collectibles for the rest instead of like 17 or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, it's a bunch. It's like 12 and then 14 to make the next 2 jumps. I didn't realize that because I never go to gold because I got comfortable with icons, so I just stuck with that.
The icons are good. Like you always want to have as many as you can, but about the 50 gold players thing, if you think about it, like it's not that hard to get 50 gold players, but if you're always going to have icon collectibles, except for when you're pumping up your Lemieux, you're going to have so many that it only takes 10 more players to get you 3 gold collectibles instead of just 1 if you have the icon collectibles, because you really don't need them after you get Lemieux. They're just kind of there to they're there. If you want to upgrade an 86 fucking icon player, 10 overall for fucking 17 icon collectibles, then be my guest. But they're usually shitty. But yeah, so it's 4 gold collectibles to get them to 95, and then all you need is I think 7 or 8. It's in so. Go ahead.
I have 2 right now. Golds.
2
I have
golds?
probably like 6 or 7 icons right now. I just use them, but I can always convert icons.
Dude, I would convert them. I would convert them and get your 95 while you can, because that helps. And then you can get icon collectibles are like 30K, 25K right now, and gold collectibles are like 55, 60. So
see, I wish I knew that, because I honestly converted one of my golds to icon because I needed it at that time.
I can't tell you that was a bad move, because when you need it, you need it. You know, you could have saved a little bit of money, but you did the right move. You got the player you wanted, right?
Yeah, well, it was limited.
Yeah, so
that
was worth it.
I would like 2 weeks or a week and a half, however long it takes. But I don't see where I can get Lemieux.
Okay, so he's right after all the flashbacks, and it's called Sunsets, related to previous events. So every time something passes up and there's something good they want to keep around, it's gonna like stack up in here. This is where I got my Mikas.
Oh, Sunsets. Fuck me. I'm so pissed off. Holy shit. I never went into Sunsets because I thought I finished them all.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I've never seen this before, because I never went into Sunsets because I thought I finished them.
Almost everything in here is a fucking ripoff, except for the Jeremy Roenick's a pretty easy upgrade. You actually could have gotten you can upgrade your Gretzky right here with 2 gold collectibles to the 90. Oh wait, yeah, no, you need the 90 Gretzky to get the 91. You could have got the 91 Gretzky with the stupid little plastic.
Okay, so hold on. So I gotta find where I went through everything because I was Brett Burns. I never deal with gold collectors. Oh, I don't have that Brett Burns card. Sorry, I saw Brett Burns.
Yeah, that's that duo card.
Yeah.
So it's so good. Okay, so yeah, right after all the flashbacks, you'll see the Mario Lemieux, and the Yager that you're gonna pass up going there. Really expensive, but I've used him before as a loan. Probably one of the best players I've ever used. Yeah, so you're gonna get him to 95, and that's also every time you complete a fucking set. That's gonna push you towards completing your complete set milestones, which
where did he eat?
Your mic's fucking giving you a.
Yeah,
it's making you look like a jerk.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I don't see Lemon here. I have Tyler Hall, guys.
There's gonna be a little run of flashbacks, and he's gonna be in orange, for the All-Star game right after those.
Oh, All-Star game, got it. Oh, so I need 4 golds. I have 2. I can convert 2 of my icons, I think, to gold.
Do you have you turned in your monthly collectibles yet? Have you stacked them up and picked either icon or gold yet?
Are you talking about players?
So like the monthly sets, you know how you get like every day you log in, you open a pack and it gives you a monthly, and if you turn 22 in, you can either pick a gold collectible or icon.
Touche, yeah. Also, the last 2 months I fucked up because I waited to get 22 and I never got 22 and they just disappeared, and now they're in my debt thing, but I haven't. I kind of got pissed off about the monthly thing because I would like fuck up at the end of the month and not pay attention and then lose it, and I would get really angry.
At least now they give you your fucking shit back if you have it put in there. Last year, if
they give it back to you, but you can't use it. It's not August.
There will be something at the end of the year where they're gonna let you you turn in all your old shit. But last year you used to lose it all.
I have them all in my inbox. I left them in my inbox because I was so pissed off. But yeah, so I just got 1 more gold.
Yeah, 1 more gold. All right, yeah, I would say, if you want to convert, dude.
Try to use the 50 players. Actually, that's what I was like. Oh, I can use my 50 players now.
Yeah, convert it because you want to get this guy to 99 before anything. Like, it's the best fucking thing I've ever done to my team was get him to 99.
Oh, 95. Now you can double. Before, once you did something on the monthly collectibles, it wouldn't let you do it again. But now it's letting me have the option to do it again.
No cooldown. Yeah, no, they just changed that. Yep, and a fucking pro tip.
I don't know how many more I have. I'm gonna check.
The packs, just the regular like shitty packs that are like cheap as fuck. I forgot the regular player pack or whatever. That's always there.
Yeah.
They're fucking diamonds. They're diamonds in the rough. If you ever have like extra gold, or if you have a fucking you buy some PSN points. And don't waste them on fucking whatever the $2,000 packs are. You buy a fucking few of those, you're gonna get all silver players and all gold players out of it, and a bunch of contracts. They're fucking way more valuable than the Elite On. So just throwing that out there too.
So because I just opened up my Rivals pack today, I have a lot of golds, and I already had 35 built up in my icon. So I might have enough. I'm going to try to do it now. I might be able to get my Mario Lemieux card right now if I'm lucky.
Well, fucking just let me know what you need and I'll get it to you.
Well, no, I'm not worried about that because I have...
I'm not either. I'm just saying I have like literally 8 or 9 pages of tradable gold players because I've been stockpiling them on an extra account.
Right now. So once I autofill, oh nice, that's even better. So every time I do it, I autofill it, and it autofills everybody in my lineup. But sometimes a lot of my top players I'm not trying to get rid of. So I wait till it autofills, and I see what the highest rating is, and then I adjust it from there. But right now, when I autofilled, I filled all 50 slots, and my highest rater was 80. So I'm not even worried about it.
I also need to stress that they do not automatically pick your untradeable players and put it in there, and that's something that you should make sure that you spend first. All your untradables, because they're not useful for anything else except for being traded in. So
yeah, but even a tradable player who's below 80 doesn't matter.
No, but you can. But people want to turn them in. So at a certain point, like 80 and below, they're all going to go for about 1,000, 1,100 a piece. So if you want to sell them.
Okay.
So yeah, think of anything that's used as currency, like players to turn in. People are going to pay a certain price for those, regardless of what they are. Silver
Just
players.
Like I buy silvers. Yeah, like I said, I buy silvers on the cheap if I see them for $350, so I can use them to trade in or use them to sell.
Yep.
But
always.
If I can
Always.
find a $350 silver, I buy it.
Always fucking.
If I can buy a $250 silver, I jump on it.
And also, I played a lot more, so I got them all. But like, there's gonna be a point when you finish your milestones, where you're gonna get like 15 icon collectibles, like right after another, when you finish those.
You finished all the fucking milestones?
Not all of them. I didn't do squads. I'm almost done with my complete objectives. I'm 99 wins away from my 500. And everything else is done except for the draft champions.
Damn. I'm 6 of 8 on shots on goal and 4 and 6 on hits. 5 of 9 on sets. I've completed all my HUD challenges. My reward packs are 5 of 8. Like, I'm more than halfway done with all of them.
The best thing to do is try not to think about how far you're getting in them, and just know that those things that are building them up, just try to do those things as much as possible. Like, say you're in a game where somebody gives up, don't score a bunch of goals. Fucking hit that motherfucker over and over again and get your hits out. Or
that's what the HUD challenges make me do. Which
yeah,
is definitely
the hitting one always gives you one.
I'm about to. So do I need to take Mario Lemieux out of my lineup to put him in here to upgrade him?
Yep, you do.
So I just got my 4th gold. So I just got 2 more golds right now talking to you. So now I'm gonna upgrade Lemieux.
Sure it up. Yeah, you're gonna be a fucking beast once you get him to 99.
Well, maybe he'll make me jump to 94, which will hopefully change my team's synergy, or not like synergy, but actual synergy.
You mean your like the whole overall number superstition thing?
It's at 94, so maybe it breaks up the monotony of 93.
Oh shit!
'Cause I've been at 93 for a long fucking time. I'm not gonna lie.
You're gonna go a lot lower when you put this goalie in, but that's gonna be good. Like 86 to 89 are fucking wonderful overalls to be at, and your backup goalie will affect it a lot, but. This goalie is probably worth quite a bit, even though he's a solo rating, because those are like the 2 most sought after team synergies, and all that matters in your backup goalie is the synergies that's on him. So that's gonna drop you a bit, but
it's fine though. The goalie doesn't have any other than it's helping your team. It doesn't have any effect on
Zachary Howley. Oh, all right. So you offer me a trade. Cool. I really want you to try this this Josh Anderson too. If you don't like him, which I think you will, but if you don't, see if Jordan wants him. Oh, what the fuck?
Also, I need to be better about trading guys out and just trying them. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I might be set in a way, but it's like, why not fucking trade it out and try to see, you know what I mean? Why would I just be like, oh, well, I'm just going to stick with this guy? It's like, put in Josh Anderson and see how you play with it. You know?
Exactly, and if it feels like the player's good, but you're not doing good, put him in a different line.
Wait, what the fuck?
I think I rejected the fucking offer by accident.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm super fucking confused right now.
I'm throwing a fucking lot of shit at you right now. I'm not gonna lie.
No, not you. Oh, I hit the wrong. I was trying to find the Sunset player, but I went to this other spot that did it just. I feel like something just appeared.
It did.
Gold Master Icon upgrade set.
Yep, that's new too. That's how I got my Chelios to 99 and my Pronger to 99.
I was like, I didn't see that before, and I don't remember seeing that.
I was so happy.
Did that just happen like while I was talking? I felt like.
Yeah, I think you had to click over to. It was off screen maybe, and they just put that in a few weeks ago.
All right, complete set. I'm about to get Mario Lemieux upgrade.
Yep, and then fucking mark one down in the milestone bank. And then you're gonna once you get him, I would say honestly leave your fucking Gretzky at 91, unless you just have your team
I
done.
have extra, yeah. I'm like, I have extra icon cards. Like, might as well after a bit.
He's not a team changing player in my opinion. I've never seen him score on me before in my life.
1,723 points.
The tips set. I don't know if you did that. It gives you a bunch of like just regular packs and a bunch of like fucking gold players and shit for free just for like going through the
Jordan had me do that for like the first time I started.
Damn, they had the new ones.
Oh, I haven't been in it.
99 Gordie Howe. It's alright. Shit for all oats. Oh, and I recommend.
I like that style card of the Lemieux 95 because it's like an actual card. Like, I collected fucking baseball and basketball and hockey cards when I was a kid. And that 95 Lemieux looks like an actual hockey card.
I like how it looks too. Sometimes I almost like my OCD kicks in and I'll look at like one of my lines. I'm like, I just don't like the way the colors look on this.
Yeah, like, they don't match together. It's just something's wrong.
Or I'll be like, why is this?
I also like how that Dylan Larkin 88 card is because it's all black. It looks like somebody's doing the thumbs up in the background.
Man, the 90, the primetime 90, Dylan Larkin is fuck it. It was really hard for me to switch that out, but I used it all the way up to Division 1. It is really fucking good. He's got arm day and he has something else, but it's all defense and like he doesn't need shooting or skating, so like it like pretty much boosts all the other things that he needs, and it just worked really good for me. But I had Austin Matthews on my first line, my center first line for most of my career. It sounded like your mic just cut out. I don't know if you were trying to say anything, but I didn't hear it if you were.
I was just asking if center or...
It cuts, man, it is fucking with me right now. I know it's not your mic, it's the lag or something, whatever's going on. But all I heard was center.
Austin Matthews?
Austin Matthews can be wing or center. I used him on center most of the time, but I was told by Jim Dog and from experience that when I used him, he'd work in either one.
Okay.
He's not going to feel like he's the fastest player, but shoot, you're going to fucking score so many goals with him, you're not even going to notice it. He can snipe, pass, hit, fucking... He can win face-offs. It's just a great all-around card, and it gives you sustained pressure. And most forwards don't have a sustained pressure on them. A lot of my players, too, I got from doing the rival competitive seasons. Because I play it so much, I rack up the points to compete. And I'll get fucking crazy packs for like doing well in that. And that's how I got a lot of my fucking like big players with all the fucking huge synergies and shit. But right now, like, yeah, you're working with a lot less, but honestly, you're going to have a lot more. Your team's going to be, dude, you're going to be so much better after you get done doing this. And if not, you're going to know how to make yourself better because you're going to be able to apply whatever you do with whatever the cookie cutter thing is for me. This Forsberg, I wish I would have got something else. I'm not a huge Forsberg fan. Crosby, -10. This Barzal is such a fucking shitty card, but I traded in 8 silver players and got a 99 Barzal. And then I traded in 8 gold players and got a 99 fucking Pacioretty.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and both on the account that I didn't want them on. Like I'm almost done with my fucking turn-ins for the milestone. Like I might actually be done on my other account. I never fucking got a single 99.
I got my first one today.
Congrats on that. It is a good feeling. Yeah, he's definitely going to be somebody that you can put on third line and use in your power plays for forwards and shit like that. But I've noticed just by having that Chelios, he's not bad, but he's just too small, and he gets run over. If somebody's got like a Yager or a fucking Sundin, and I have to defend them with Chelios, I might as well just fucking lay down and let him walk on me. Let's see, all right. So that'll do. Defense. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to look at your defense.
Well, I'm trying to get.
You don't need much on your defense. You do your thing.
No, it's not that. I'm trying to get these players in the lineup, but it's not working out well.
Welcome to the fucking anxiety cesspool of what is NHL hot.
I'm going back and forth and back, trying to fucking figure this out. And
a good way to try them out. Well, the best way is just to go into a game and fucking maybe take an L, but.
But I'm saying I can't find Austin Matthews. I put him in my collection, and now I'm trying to get him into my lineup, and I don't see him in any of my positions. I'm going to the left, going to the right, going to center. I don't see him. I'm just like
do forward. He could still be stuck in your inbox. Sometimes it glitches.
I just went there. I thought, and I double checked. I went back and
back out. Close your application.
Fair enough. That's probably because I'm like, this doesn't make sense. 'Cause I had 36 items in my inbox. Now I have 34. I took the 2 players out because I have a bunch of HUT points in there that I'm not reusing because I haven't done the competition thing.
Yeah, it sucks too. Like when you do register for them, they're usually like starting in 2 days.
And well, that's why I haven't done it because I didn't have the time to do it. So I was like, well, I'm not going to start it unless I really am focused for the time to play.
Rivals is neat. I really like that they added that in there. And like I do like that it doesn't fucking affect your actual main record, but at the same time, I have so many wins in it that just have gone unaccounted for.
Well, don't you get like separate prizes that are pretty dope?
For Rivals?
Well, for the HUT championship or whatever they.
Oh yeah, everything like all that gives you sweet shit. I just kind of like wish that it would just for my own because I like looking at my record and just seeing that
like accumulate it all and be like, oh, this is what you have done against your peers. Basically, like, oh, you've actually done this.
Like I didn't think you had played a game online like the whole for the first few months that I knew you because I'd look and I'm like he hasn't played a game yet. Like I'm like what does he do? Like does he just play the computer? And Jordan's like no, he plays people online. I'm like well I'm like who? He's like he does the Rivals and I'm like oh that makes sense. It doesn't affect your record and that's when it hit me.
I thought Rivals was like the main thing that people played because it pits me against somebody who's equally as good as me or about the same, and
it's one of the
easiest
best
way
things.
to get a game because I hate waiting for games. Like it sucks when we're on 3s and it's like, all right, it's been 25 because I only play at 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's like, fuck.
It's definitely the best decision. One of the best decisions you've made was to start doing that first, because I had to start telling people, I'm like, do your Rivals. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do that good. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Get your placement matches out of the way. Play 1 game a week. You get fucking coins. Okay, and I'm just like, how do you have money to get all these players? I'm like, I told you, fucking Rivals. Like, it's easy. And then I have 2 accounts now, and they both, I easily get 50K off both of them a week. And then
All right, yeah. Austin Athens is on there now.
Cool. And then there's this Josh Anderson and this goalie that actually declined that I might have to put back up. And if you have a player that you like and you need to fit him in, and it causes you to lose a synergy, you fucking put him in anyways and see how it goes. And fuck
Well,
that
no,
synergy.
right now, yeah, I'm not worried about most players. Like, really, O'Reilly's like the only one that I want.
I've tried that though, where I've sacrificed players just for synergies because I thought I needed them. They're never more important than the good players. Never more important. I will sack a synergy for a player that I like any day now.
Well, and you know that's going to change in 3 weeks if you find somebody better, like, or somebody who fits for both.
Pretty much right now, I don't have anything except for Chelios I want to upgrade, and I want to upgrade. I want to get rid of Ronick and one other player, but there's not much else I need.
My mind is blown about how many fucking good hockey players all play left-handed.
Oh, dude, yeah, right-handed. Like being a right-handed player myself, they're rare. It's because lefties, if you think about it, all right, so they're gonna favor the fucking blocker side of a goalie when they're shooting. Usually,
Makes
it's
sense, 100%.
So it's a free rebound. Yeah,
that's crazy. Never thought about it. And I bet you people who know hockey, who don't play it, but watch it and follow it and care about it, it's still like I don't think many people know that.
I'm a goalie, so it's like pretty much the only reason I know that. Like I'm like, you shoot at my glove, it's automatic frozen. If you shoot at my blocker, like I have to hope it goes to my player or like.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna try to deflect it to the boards or away. Yeah, you don't know.
And I'm holding my stick in that hand too, so I can't like fucking. I don't have full use of my arm really. Like, so yeah, they score a lot more, and left-handed people, honestly, just in general in the world, I feel like are fucking a lot scarcer than right-handed people. And I think that fucks with a lot of right-handers, but who knows, man? I will say the notable right-handers that I can think of are Ovechkin, McKinnon, fucking Pasternak, PK Subban. I don't know about any more. And what the fuck else is his name? Other fucking sweet dude. I don't know, but there's not. It's hard to find. It's hard to stack right-handed players in your team that you need. My friend thought that my friend he never played anything except for online versus, and he was always the Red Wings, and the Red Wings always had like Glenn Dennings and Mike Green have been our only right-handers for like years, and he's like, did you know that hockey players are all left-handed? I'm like, I know that's not true. And he's like, no, they are. I'm like, no, I play hockey and I'm right-handed. And he's like, oh, well, yeah, I was playing and I was just playing on our team. I'm like, oh my God, it makes sense. I'm like, you play nothing but the Red Wings. You've never played another team. They have like all left-handed players on their team. So you thought, oh my God, I get it. So funny. Dude, if you get this to work, this fucking, for you, how you put your players off wing, it's gonna, oh shit.
I just can't believe. So out of my 8 wingers, I have 2 right-handers and 6 left.
Yep, I had a problem with that myself. Now I don't like too many right-handers though. Now sometimes I like a line with a righty center and a righty left winger, but for the most part. It's harder to find
those monkey wrench though, because you are used to the same things. So like, if you played yourself, you would be used to them attacking the same way. So when they have right-handers, they kind of do something a little bit different. Which you need that monkey wrench sometimes just to throw off the normalcy of what you're doing. So they're not
agree.
like,
I
every time
agree
he
with
enters
that.
the zone, he's doing this same.
It's also, I feel like it's really hard to find a left-handed center that's actually good at winning face-offs. And all the righties, it's easy to find righties that are good at face-offs, but left-handed ones, it's hard, even if their stats are good.
So. I'm gonna leave him. Okay. So I'm gonna try to play a game now. I got everybody in, I think.
Before you do that, go to your settings or manage lineups. It's the same spot where you look up Stat Central, and I'm gonna give you 4 numbers, and you're gonna set those sliders, at least a couple of them, to what they are, and see if
change active lineups, or you go to strategy.
Go to strategies. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna back up out of here. Okay, so the fucking screen that you start off at, we're gonna pass that up for now because that is just a weird way of wording all your team strategies while you're playing. But we'll get back to that. So strategies, L2, offensive line 1. Let's see, 1, 3, 5, 8.
Why does it same? I'm gonna change it. Like 0, 1.
It's not gonna say anything. This is just me because it's hard. There's no other way for me to keep track of it.
Yeah. 1, 2.
And overload on every line. Don't ever use anything else.
Oh yeah, so 3, 5, 8 was the 4th number.
No, it's 1, 3, 5, 8.
Oh.
Because you never really dump, so you don't want the AI to think that you're dumping. Like most of the time, you're gonna carry it in these games.
I never dump.
And I
do randomly, but I never.
And you like cycling, so you like cross creases. So this is gonna fucking make them favor that a little bit, even though you can still shoot. Your efficiency, energy.
All of them?
No, I'm gonna give you different sets since you have similar players on your team.
Okay.
To mine, but 8 for don't block and block for all of them. Efficiency energy is going to be a big one, but okay. So my next one, I have 2, 3, 6, 8. Now you can tweak these top 2 ones a little bit if you don't like them or something's not working. You can like bring them down a few notches, bring them up. But this is what worked for me on this one.
Yeah, especially like cycle shoot, you can go up 1 or down 1. I feel you.
But this line, all right, so your third line, it's going to contain all your players that you're going to want on your penalty kill. I don't know why I have these 2 set there, but I have it 4 or 5 for the carry and cycle, and then I have energy efficiency at 3 because you're going to take a lot of penalties because that's how this game is, and they're going to be tired, so you don't want them to like burn out. And then 8. And line 4, because line 4 you don't use much and you might as well go fucking ham. I have 2, 3, 8, 8. But you can really do whatever the fuck you want there. Defense. And I really took some time to figure this out. Just by trial and error. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 for all of them.
That was the exact opposite thing I was gonna eat. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be weird. Trial and error. I really tried hard to do the average.
I used to last year. It was 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then before that was 1, 1, 1, 1, and then before that it was like 6, 7, 6, 7, and I keep adjusting them until I can get my defense to cover where I need them to play defense, where it just like feels comfortable. And one fucking point off on the sliders for these guys, and it'll fuck my whole game.
That's crazy. I would never have thought that.
And I would recommend that when you're done with that, going back to the team strategies one. I'm gonna have you set it to where I started off at. I have things set passively, like basically like feeling people out. But if I'm winning, I won't change anything. I'll keep it the way it is. But I have 3 other builds that I go to that I kick it up to.
If you're not doing well.
Yes.
Should I leave the board check?
1/2/2 passive, 1/3/1, 2 clicks on the trap.
Wait. So 2 from the base. Like if it went all the way to the left, I just go 2 to the right.
You're gonna want it. So for your trap / force check, if it was empty, you would click right 2 times.
Got it.
So basically, what's up above you? Those are the first notch out of 5. That's like 1/1 for your when you hit circle. That would be 1/1. Now offensive pressure, conservative. You're only gonna there's gonna be only 3 different points you're gonna use on that one, and I'll tell you the other ones later. Defensive pressure, contain puck. Defensive strategy, tight point. Tight point is the only fucking strategy that will cover the point for you. And people use the point in this game. And you have to contain puck so they don't fucking fly out to the blue line trying to block a fucking shot. So that's where you start off at. Like if you're struggling and you really need to go hard, you're losing, you kick up contain puck to full pressure. But that's it. Otherwise, it stays at contain puck and tight point. Never change it. Penalty kill, large box. Power play, overload. PP carry / dump, 8 out of 10.
Well, that's surprising. So the large box and the overload make complete sense, 100%. But the power play carried down 8 out of 10.
It's I don't know why I have it there. It kind of makes sense to me when you say that. This team's worked for me so far, but that might be something.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm with you. I'm everything right here. I'm gonna play with and see how I like it, because I'll probably like a bunch of it, and I'll just think all of it's together, and I don't even know it. But obviously, I'm with you 100%. Power play, I want to overload. Penalty kill, large box, like that makes sense.
Do this for me. 100%. Try to see if you can notice if you get a lot of shorthanded goals scored on you, or you have trouble scoring power play goals, and let me know.
Okay. And then control breakout.
All right, so these never change either. Sometimes they actually accidentally get changed, but strong side slant, center lane option, close support, standard. Those are important. You don't want stay wide. On quick breakout, stay wide doesn't sound appealing, but it doesn't mean stay wide when you're going for a cross crease. It means stay wide when you're in the neutral zone.
Well, what's funny is like this is one of those things that, and you've probably done research on it as far as playing wise, but it would one of those things like I would want to play like 2 games and then change it, and play 2 games and see the difference. You know what I mean? Like
do it.
Like
honestly, do it.
There's no other way to figure it out, right? And then 3-on-3 offense. Should I go passive, aggressive, or standard?
I like standard. Aggressive. If you don't score when you're on 3-on-3 and overtime, you are going to be hung out to dry.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. So that's just 3-on-3. Overtime, or the odds of those both getting 2 penalties.
And make sure if you go to change anything, make sure I recommend saving this one as something, and make a new lineup when you go to do it. So like if you want to come back to look at this, it's still there.
How do you save it?
I'll show you after this. Actually, we're done here. So you'll hit circle. Yeah, you'll hit circle.
Save strategy.
Let's see. You don't want to change active lineup. Create new lineup. Yeah, you go to create new lineup, and then you just fucking name it. You make a new lineup, and it pretty much saves that one as whatever it is, and then you start a new one.
Got it.
If you copy from active, it's gonna obviously you probably realize that it's gonna copy what I have, and you can change from there. But every time you make a new lineup, it resets all your strategies. Just know that.
Got it.
And have you? What do you use for a camera view?
Classic, I believe.
Okay, all right, perfect. So that's a big thing. Yeah, dude, fucking do your thing. I fucking would like to. I would like to watch, but I guarantee that we don't have good enough internet to. Oh shit! I gotta see if you gave me players for. You're definitely gonna want this Josh Anderson, and this goalie before you go into the game.
But didn't I put the goalie in the backup?
No, I accidentally rejected your offer.
Oh, then I put a different.
I think I gave you one or something, but I found one that has both the synergies that I wanted to give you. Here he is. Like, Troy fucking Stetcher. The fuck?
Oh no, I didn't have to go. You did reject it because I was like, oh, that's the jersey I sent you.
Yep. All right. Here we go.
I sent jerseys because I have a bunch of them. And
oh, you know, you can turn. I'll tell you about that later. You can exchange those for player packs, but if they're tradable, any bronze jersey, 300 to 350, put it in 12 hours. Any silver jersey, 600 to 650, sometimes 700 to 750, depending on how risky you want to be. Put it in for 12 hours. Gold jerseys, 900 to 950. They'll sell every time for those, and they'll go quick as fuck.
so do I need to go back to my?
Yeah, go back to your browser, auction house, and you're gonna want to just. I would just go. I wouldn't put anything in and just go straight down to the price and 6 mil, 7 mil.
That's so random. When I do it with Jordan, I'm like, I make a specific number. I'm like, buy now at 4,333.
That'd be like, man, I fucking hate you right now, but okay. Say that again.
Let's see.
This guy, yeah. Oh, this guy is fucking with the Elias Patterson. He's trying to actually. He might actually be trying to fucking get some millions for this. Yeah, he's a good player in real life, and it's a 99, but it's a prime time, bud.
But 6 million.
There's no prime time player worth 6 million. They have two synergies.
There's no
that don't
player
shoot.
worth 6 million.
The fucking 99 team of the year Ovechkin and like fucking there's some that people believe are worth 6 million.
Just because they want on their team, not because they're worth it, because they want them. The same reason you put a captain on your thing, it doesn't help you if you want it.
That's the brutal truth, but those people will never admit that to themselves. That buy them. That's trade offers.
Josh Anderson. It's funny, out of all the packs I've gotten, I've never gotten a fucking arena card.
A pack arena?
No.
An arena? I've gotten one.
I just feel like that's funny. Like, but they just don't give them out. Like, it's not like we haven't been playing long enough.
I have no idea. Like, I'm about to hit 500 wins on one account.
Yeah, you're like, why haven't you given me one? Just one arena card.
It's fucking kind of embarrassing how many games I've played in this when I think about it and just add them all up with the club.
Bro, I don't even want to talk to you about. I don't even want to say that shit. I just saw recently how many lift rides I've had in my career in Lyft, and I'm like,
you're a Lyft driver?
No.
Oh,
just calling a Lyft of my DUI, and now if I had a few drinks, I just call a Lyft, and I'm like, even if it was just $5 for every Lyft ride, I'm like, how much money I've wasted.
Honestly, most people say I'm an Uber driver. Most people say that it's fucking cheap. They call me because it's cheaper to fucking get an Uber than it is to use the gas and miles on their car to go wherever they're going.
No, it is. But I'm just saying, when I look back over the last like 5 years of me using Lyft, I'm like, holy shit. I've done so many rides, and then I'm like, even if I just did, how many rides I've done by $7, I'm like,
yeah, it's true, but
dollars. I know it's much. Trust me, I've got a DUI. I'm not being like anti-Lyft. I'm just saying it's crazy.
Oh no,
like,
no, I feel
you.
You
Look back on it and you look, you're like, God damn it! I spent so much money on that.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you were saying. Yeah, definitely.
I'm just like, now I'm like, it's only a mile. I'm gonna walk today. Well, because for a while, I was having to take a Lyft to work because situation, and I was just like, fuck, man, I'm wasting so much money, but it is what it is. But it's just like when you multiply shit, and you're like, God damn it, I've done this so many times. Holy fucking shit.
It's not as bad as when they had this fucking Marvel Heroes game that I used to play on PS4 that all you could buy for it was aesthetic shit, like skins. And it was a free-to-play game, and it got canceled and taken down, and they returned everybody's money that they spent on the game. And when I got $380 back on a free-to-play game,
You're
it
like,
really made me sad. I'm like, man, I fucking need to stop spending money on shit that I don't need. Like, just to make my character look different.
Bro, and that's the truth right there. Honestly, that is half of me and my girlfriend's arguments. Because I'm the opposite of you. I'm like, I'm going to make my team better, the easiest way possible, the cheapest way possible, and I'm going to grind. And she's like, oh, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy this. I'm like, dude, how did you get that? She's like, I bought it. And I'm like, why would you buy? All you had to do is do this, this, and this to get that, and you bought it? Like, why would you buy it? And then I'm like, so you spent X number of dollars on this game, and I spent zero, and we're at the same spot. You could have just, why would you?
No, that's way different. I won't spend money on anything that enhances the gameplay. Like, if it has something to do to alter, like, I don't buy players or anything, or I don't buy, like, gear or whatever. I'll buy something that makes my player look different because I like just buying shit like aesthetics. I'm like addicted to that. But as far as paying to win, like I'm really against that. I think it'll ruin the game.
Well, yeah, she does it to like shortcut, but I'm also like, that's, you could use that money for like dinner tonight instead of your like.
And you could have used that time that you fucking skipped from buying the shit to make yourself better to actually get better at the game, making it to that, you know.
No, exactly. So we're both on the same, like on different, like me and her are always like, Jesus, why wouldn't you just do this instead? Okay, whatever. And then
is this the same blonde chick that you were dating when like?
No. You. This is new. You've probably never met her. Well, me and her have been together for a couple years now, but I don't think you've met her.
Yeah, I haven't met her over there.
I think Jamie probably only met her a couple times, probably randomly when I picked Jordan up or something. But yeah, I don't think you met her. That wasn't when I was over living right next to y'all. God damn it! Now my shit is taking forever to load right now. That's why I'm worried if I start a game if it's gonna fucking take me off again.
At 45 of my losses, there was something wrong with my ISP. It let me go into hockey. It let me start a game, and I wouldn't know if it was gonna drop me until they dropped the puck. And I kept trying to fix everything, and the only way I could fucking test it to see if it was working is if I lost a game. And I lost like 45 games in HUT because of it. And I'm just like, whatever, I don't even care. I'm like, I don't even care anymore.
That's still crazy.
Yep, and then the Comcast came over here, and there was finally a guy, like, it was the second time I called him, this guy, he's like, I'm fucking disgusted with those wires out there. He's like, this is unacceptable. And I'm like, yeah. It is. I like where you're going with this. And he's like, I'm not leaving here until you test your internet connection and you get your hockey game going. I'm like, all right, fucking bet, man.
I like your commitment, brother.
Yeah, dude, that fucking guy made me like feel like that place wasn't 100% shitbags.
Dude, Arizona, it definitely does have shit bags, but we're not all shit bags.
No, I don't think anywhere has all shit bags except for like.
Well, I was gonna say this. I would definitely think. I don't know how much time I'd want to spend in Alabama. I'm just gonna put that out there.
You fucking said it, brother. The main streets of Alabama.
Oklahoma sounds boring. My sister lives in Wyoming. It's cool to visit. You don't want to live there. I would probably throw North Dakota and South Dakota on that.
Or Nebraska's.
Yeah, Kansas and Nebraska are pretty fucking boring and the people.
I never met anybody that was actually from there, but like one of my best friends.
I've dealt with I can tell you, I've dealt with a couple people from Nebraska, and my mom is from Kansas. My mom is very nice, and it's a different time. She's much older, so she's like a farm girl. But people I've met from Nebraska, they were fucking big white motherfuckers who were dicks, and they had a chip on their shoulder because they came from a small town, and they love fucking football and fucking
alcohol.
But they embrace it. They're like, yeah, I'm a fucking alcoholic.
Oh, damn gum! I'm
gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna fucking you gonna like it.
I'm gonna wash my shirt over by that there window.
But they were fucking, and they were my age, and they still were like, no, you're gonna deal with it. I know I'm from Nebraska and I'm in Arizona now, and it's different, but you gonna deal with me. I was like, holy shit.
One of my good friends, he's from Southgate, but I didn't know. That was probably why I didn't see him for these years, but I guess he developed a fucking bad drug problem. I think it was heroin. It led to heroin, but he ended up just like to get out of it. He just left and went to the military. Ended up being a prison guard in Fort Leavenworth. So I go out there and visit him. Yeah, he's doing great though.
But that's like legit prison. That's not even like a normal prison.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
Like,
he got shipped over to Guantanamo Bay for a little bit in Cuba.
Well, that makes sense because Leavenworth is probably not much lower than Guantanamo Bay. Like Leavenworth is like, that's where they put like those people that like skin fucking did crazy people.
It's a military prison.
Crazy shit. But if you're in military, like.
If you're in military prison, you're either a fucking.
You didn't just kill somebody. You killed somebody in an extra special way who you weren't supposed to. You did something really crazy.
I remember he was saying, he was like, I didn't know what job to take, and everybody said prison guard was good, so I just went with it. I'm like, dude, I don't even know. I'm like, I didn't even find out that you were having a drug problem and all this until after you realized you needed to get better. I just thought you were just a piece of shit out of nowhere.
Alright, you still haven't accepted the goalie one, so I'm gonna start the game.
Oh shit. Oh, my bad. You can be like, dude, I need that. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I didn't get one.
You accepted the other one, so I just was like, oh, he's probably best.
Unless it didn't do it, I didn't get anything. But yeah, just go. I've got
honestly, my team is so fucking different right now, it probably won't even matter because I have so much fucking different shit in my fucking lineup. I will
hut
say
challenges?
This, though,
what's that?
On the hut game, you obviously played for years and years and years. The contract way has gotten so much better.
Oh,
when I used to play the huts back in the day, and I didn't play NHL hut, but I played.
You want a bronze? You want a silver? You want a gold? They're all different.
It was and it would run out, and then you couldn't get it. It would end up being like, oh, I can't even play this player because I can't afford a contract for him. Like, It was weird. It was stupid. At least now they got that shit under control.
Yeah, my friend Mike, I met him and I played against him in NHL 16, and his name was Towering Flesh. And I was like, shit, man, your name sounds either metal as fuck or it's a fucking boner. And he just started laughing, and I beat him, and like, I just started playing. I had nothing on my team. I didn't even know about like my teams, and he had all 99s, and he's like, dude, you're like pretty good. He's like, then he started just teaching me about all the cards and all that shit and how to work the auction house, and so I ended up being able to be self-efficient enough to make my own money to buy all the contracts. But they were a fucking bitch, dude. And
Well,
I
that's
know
the
a lot
thing is,
of
that's
people.
what I told Jordan, and when he got me into this, he was like, "Yeah, we're playing Ultimate Team like NHL." Because me and him had played Ultimate Team, or sorry, me and him had played NHL at my house, but it was just player versus player. Like I bought the game at my house, and
Yeah, no, I
we came
watched. I
over.
remember. You were the only
Yeah,
person I ever seen beat him.
it wasn't, but it wasn't like I ever played it. I didn't play it like on the side
You
note,
were
but I
always
played
Pittsburgh.
Madden. But yeah, well, because it was like Pittsburgh, Chicago. It was like 4 teams, back then. But I only played Ultimate Team on like Madden and FIFA, and those games it was super hard. So you would like it got so hard in Madden. I haven't ever played Madden Ultimate Team since then because I got so pissed off. I was like, I can't. There's too many players on my team for me to get contracts for. I can't functionally make my team work because the contract packs were too much money. So I would play games to try to I would just be able to barely break even. Like I would play enough games and win enough games to be able to buy contracts to play more, but I would never be able to buy a player ever, because I would just be able to make enough coins to buy contract packs just to be able to function my team. And it was stupid.
There's so many people that had to quit because of that, but I was like, there's single player seasons. You have to grind those for money, but it's like a whole fucking division of single player seasons just to get like 2 lines worth of collectibles for 10.
Where they're like, okay, you can buy a contract pack for 2,000 and it gives you 20. You're like, okay, cool, done, game over, awesome. Like they should have done that way sooner.
How many bench players are there usually on a football team? Like say
on
the
football
whole
team, there's 11 starters on each side, and there's a backup for every position. There's 55.
So the 11 starters on each side, are those 11 different people on each side? Like nobody.
You don't
nobody
play
plays
offense
both?
and defense.
Okay.
There might be one player that'll play it for 5 plays a game, just as a specialty, like glitch. Like, oh, we're gonna do a special play with one of our defensive players who comes in on offense because he's 300 pounds for this one play, maybe 3 times a game. But on the video game, you only play offense defense. That's why NFL teams can have 55 players, but they only can dress 45 for a game. So you have basically a backup for every position. Ish.
See, dude, I gave you that Chernik, that card. That card is good. You're gonna like him. Did you put your defenseman on off-handedness sides, right?
Wait, say that again.
You have your left-handed defense playing right D and right-handed on left D, correct?
I think so. I'm gonna have to double check after.
Okay. You'll be able to see you'll be able to see when your team's lining up. See if anybody sticks not in the middle of it.
Well, again, like I said, I only had 2 right-handed players on offense, so I don't even. Our defense the same. Oh, this is awesome. I'm sorry, I'm on a penalty kill because.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine, dude. Don't pay attention to me. Like win your game before you answer me.
There you go. I was on a penalty kill, and I was like, man, that's dope. I had the puck for a minute.
See, like Jordan does listen to me on a lot, but and I do respect that he is adamant about having his own having his own say about things, but I can't get him to commit enough for what I'm trying to tell him to really be effective. Like he'll want to keep like a little things here and there, and I'll be like, okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, like I my biggest things are the offense. Like I still need a lot of work on like little toe drag and all that shit.
I wanted to take him into a game and just show him how I do everything, and I did it once, but those are the only moves he ever uses now, and
well, it's like hard. He taught me that like wrap around goal, or when you go behind the goalie with the X and wrap around.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, I literally almost scored right when I was describing the move. I was doing it, so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try to score." As I'm doing it.
I think you'd be able to do this one that I wanted to show him. I don't normally ever do the wraparound, but I will start from the red line, and I'll pull it and fucking drag it around the goalie, and fucking put it in that way.
That you were playing worse So some moves do work for like 7-6 better than they won. I mean, in the low 8, I played fucking people that I'm like, dude, you don't even know how to do this. What are you doing? Some people aren't that good. They're just did out.
No, they're not. There's amazing people that you'll play, but honestly, like, unless my controller's fucking up, there are not many people that I've played and I've actually felt like I couldn't beat, and I would end up beating them. And I mean, it comes from experience a lot, but I mean, when I first started playing, I struggled. I'm like, oh, this guy's so good, or whatnot. But
I'm with you there. But one out of 6 games, I meet somebody that I'm like, okay, I lost 3-4 to you, but you were good. You were really good. You know what I mean? I just, made a couple plays.
Hey, I've had a lot of games where I'm like, I shouldn't have won that, but I'll fucking take it. My thing is, if I get into overtime or especially a shootout,
gives me a lot of confidence now. Honestly.
Oh, as he should. And your fucking players are going to be blocking shots. Those fucking snipes that were bugging you, they're going to be getting blocked a lot more. And they're not going to screen your goalie.
Because just like when I was playing you and Jordan, he was like, yeah, like my goalie's really good at those cross creases. He's good at getting his stick out and fucking those cross creases up or getting over quick enough. So the best way to score on my goalie is that front, that center shot.
Dude, his goalie's not that good when it doesn't make me like lag the fuck out. Like I scored like 11 or 12 goals on him in like one period. And then like your goalie fucking was pretty goddamn good, but he is. Jordan uses Leonard, right? Yeah, I think he uses Robin Leonard. I think his goalie's all right, but honestly, like fucking, I would work on getting a goalie if I was him.
Well, I think he wanted, but like 92 the next.
So you gotta be careful with those because like sometimes the perfect player, like say for instance my Dominic Hasek from NHL 19, he was rated 89 overall. For some reason they decided to bump it up 1 overall, and he just would not stop anything. It just completely ruined him. So you gotta find like the right niche, Like sometimes having too many fucking like really fast players flying around, sometimes it just doesn't help. You're just like flying around, it's hard to set shit up.
I've also scored more own goals in the last month than I have in the last 4 months combined before. And when I mean own goals, I mean like stupid goals, like my goalie shifted over all the way to the left, and I just blocked the shot, and it just trickled in like a mile an hour. Like I just scored an own goal right now. But it was off of a rebound. My goalie blocked it, and one of my guys was skating in hard to the net with another guy, and it literally bounced off his chest.
Do you use the L1 trick that I do for blocking shots? Did I show you that?
Well, I know L1 goes down on one knee with the stick out.
Right, so like that is actually made for blocking passes, I guess. But it's a terrible idea.
It doesn't block passes because the puck always.
But here's what I use it
so
for.
Much.
I use it for the animation. I make my guy go sideways, and I go to the side right in front of the hash mark, and I bend over so my body's squatting down, and it blocks everything. That's like
the base of your ass.
Yeah, just the animation. Like you have to be sideways, and you'll be able to like the goalie will have so much room like open, and if you bait somebody into shooting that fucking snipe that they always try to do, they're not gonna get it in if you're fucking parked there, and they're gonna turn it over to you right away.
Right now with me, I don't think it's my players. Obviously, it's either a combination of
strategies, kick up strategies.
No. I don't think it's strategies. I think it's my lag. because of tonight. Like I said, it's been horrible. Like everything is like jumpy.
That's
or it's
fucking...
my controller, because I've also told you about, like, just tonight was the first night where I was like, I can't move. I was like freaking out. I was like, I can't. Why is my guy? He was just up against the boards, not moving. But this controller has been the same controller since I bought the PS4, and it's been like 3 years. I've never gotten a new controller, which
I've never had a controller last me longer than a week for PS4. I shit you not.
This is the same controller since I bought this PS4. I haven't got a new controller since I bought this PS4.
Dude, it fucking yeah.
But I also went like I went like 6 months or a year without playing, so that probably had something to do with it. But still, I'm gonna order a new controller tomorrow. They're honestly, Amazon, you can get them for like $30.
Hey, make sure it says new.
So many.
Make sure it says new, because most of them will say have them advertise on there, and then you click on it, and then it'll tell you new, not in stock at the bottom. And they have been giving out, because I buy a lot of controllers. I've bought like at least 3 controllers that are fucking refurbished or they're third party in a fucking box right now. Like saying that they're PlayStation controllers. I have a real controller with both these that I bought, and I match them up. They're not the same size.
Real but obviously bought controllers a lot.
And the fucking rubber right here, like, it comes off on the fucking joystick for me. I've had this controller for a little over a week, and that happens all the time.
Is there a market for a controller that won't fuck? Like for
all I heard was market for controllers.
Well, sorry. I was thinking shit in like a business sense.
I can't hear because your mic was cutting out again.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I always think in a business. So if I said there could be cooler, but it'll cost you twice as much, but you won't replace it for 2 years. Like, is there a market? Like,
no.
Why doesn't somebody make a fucking premium product for?
They have, and I bought it. I spent $280 on a fucking PS4 controller. Dude, it broke the fucking second time I picked it up. The joystick pushed into the controller, and it fucking completely stopped working. And it had like a magnetic face, so I could pull it off and like change all the buttons and shit. And it was like awesome, but the joystick broke in a way that it could not move, and none of the joysticks could move, so I sent it back right away.
Holy shit.
I've tried every PS4 controller there is.
Because that's the way my mind thinks. I'm like, well, there should be a market for somebody who's willing to pay a little bit more for something because they're going to use it. You know what I mean? Like anything.
Absolutely, dude.
It's like,
Xbox,
you use a knife every day, and your knife fucks up. Well, you can buy a really expensive knife that will stay sharp forever, you know?
I've never had a problem with my Xbox controller, and I never had to replace it. Nothing, dude. And still wouldn't. And I don't even play Xbox, but
I'm
works
an Xbox
perfectly
guy
for
my
me.
whole life until the PS4. So I'm already used to the PS4 controller now, so I'm confused on which one I like better. I always used to say I love the Xbox better, the controller.
I love it. I just got a converter. It's in the mail, and I got an Xbox controller. It's a converter for PS4.
I like them both in different ways. You know, it's like a redheaded girl and a fucking brunette. You know, they're both awesome.
To me, that makes perfect sense to me. But to me, I like one, and not so much the other. I definitely take the redhead in the Xbox controller. It'd be like brunette, PS4.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I know.
I like them in different ways. I like the Xbox controller because it seemed like it fit my hand better. It fits your hand better.
Dude, they're heavy. But
I like the left trigger, right trigger.
I agree. I think the fucking triggers on Xbox controllers are horrible. These ones.
If you could just kind of merge them both.
That was what this controller was. It was like,
I want my cake and I want you to eat it
too. You can eat your cake and have it too. That's what the fucking Unabomber said. They got him caught. Because it's idiolect, so they end up fucking narrowing it down that he had to have taken a fucking class in a certain fucking English. that wrote in this fucking this specific form, and that was how they knew that he was like a fucking professor at 2 different colleges. And, yeah, it's fucked up.
Oh, fuck! I just got, dude. You would probably love. I can't remember the book title, but he had him on Joe Rogan, but it was talking about the whole Charles Manson murders and the government.
Helter Skelter.
Well, no, but it was about. It was all about the government testing LSD on Manson
Wormwood?
before they released him from jail. Years and years before all that shit happened. And he kept getting busted for small crimes, but they kept releasing. Oh my goodness,
dude! I just watched. Yeah, focus on your game. Focus on your game.
I just scored, and he just fucking ripped a shot from the blue line and it scored like right off a face-off after I scored, which is like the most frustrating goal possible because there's not much I could have done.
Blocked it with the way. Yeah.
He won the face-off. He like did one little weave and took a slap shot right past the fucking blue line, and he scored right after I scored. It's like fuck. Just when I cut it to 1, he pushed it to 2.
Well, when you're done with this game, I'll go into the game with you, and I will see if I can show you. I have. There's one move that I've just been telling Jordan. I'm like, you just need to try this. It's a move that I've never seen anybody else do, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not good enough at doing it to make it go in every time. So who knows? It could be a fucking glitch goal, but I never see anybody doing it. It's the toe drag you have to be a right-handed player, and you toe drag when you have no room, and you fucking release it right when you get across the crease, and it banks it off the post in every time, and like it's not easy to do at first, and it looks really fucking sweet when you do it, but it is something that I've won games because of it.
I don't know.
You know, you probably don't even know what toe drag. You may not know exactly what that means. Man, I gotta say it. I have something to say to your mic right now. Hey, Mike, go fuck yourself. Why don't you just let him talk?
You know what? I really want to learn that I don't. I lost the game. It didn't give me any points. It only minuses. It doesn't give me points. It doesn't give me progression. 0, 0, 0. That's stupid. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this.
It might have glitched or something. I'm not sure.
But I told you the 2 games I played before I played you, it did the same thing. I haven't been able to play a complete game all night yet.
Man, that's,
you know what I mean?
That's
so the 2 games before you, it glitched. It did the same thing. And this 3rd game, right now, 3rd period, 9 minutes left, did the same thing.
That's definitely.
It's got to be my internet connection.
It could be like you would know. You would know the feeling more than anything. Actually, I'll try playing a game real quick here.
Like and over and over.
It's definitely the lag. I can tell right now your mic is cutting out from the lag. That's good.
There's no in overtime when you're.
I heard maybe like one word in the last probably 45 seconds because your mic.
I'm actually moving around.
Oh, dude, you don't gotta apologize. I can tell that it's latency. Definitely doing that to you. Hidden square when you get to a menu in between periods will give you a fucking little graph of your latency, and if it's fucking, it's not above 35 or not, if it's not below 35, and it looks like a fucking.
I didn't hear any said for the last 15 seconds.
I wonder if you heard me. I wonder if you heard me when I said that exact same thing just like 15 seconds ago.
I heard you when you said it. Didn't hear anything after.
Whatever's going on. It's probably the fucking hacker in my fucking box, you fucking guy. Fuck you.
But I'm gonna smoke a cigarette but I'll still talk. But it's just irritating as fuck. It's like even if I lose, it's still the time in the game. Like, just give me the fucking credit for the game.
Oh yeah, it's fucking terrible, dude. It's worse, way worse than actually getting beat. You know, than losing that game.
Especially like the other game, I was in overtime on this game against a guy who's super competitive, which I would like to play again, and I lose fucking 12 points on my rating, and I'm like, wait, I shouldn't lose 12 points of overtime. And you know,
I agree.
My 1 point from that because you were equal.
Nate and Boggers. I'll fucking do some Brent Burns, I guess. I don't know. Maybe some Alan McKinnis. Let's try some. Nice. Well, I don't have SP anymore. It's cool. It's cool. Sunlight. Alright. Oh, I forgot to give you that coach too. Oh, did I miss? Oh. I didn't.
I'm back.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Let's see how much longer I got. Did you get your 88 overall Stanley Cup player? There's in the hot challenges, there's 4 challenges. It's very easy, and it lets you pick an 88 overall player that upgrades 2 overall every time their team wins in whatever round of playoffs is going on right now.
You sure it's still available?
Yep. I picked that Charnik that's on my other squad, and I got Chara, and they went from 88 and 90.
I don't think it's available right now.
Oh, it is. You go to hut challenges. It is the bottom pair, and it's on the 4th win for the Stanley Cup challenges. Unless it's skipped to round 3 already. But I see it.
All I have is the weekday challenges and the Stanley Cup challenges, and I have 0 of 9. Oh, I gotta complete these first, probably.
Yep. Damn, you probably didn't do it for the first round, did you?
Nope.
If you didn't. Oh, damn. Yeah, I got it. Like, so you get to pick all these players, and I picked fucking Chernik, who was 88, and I knew Tampa was good. He's like a 96 or 98 now, and like amazing.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck.
Yep, there's going to be another round, obviously, again, and what a lot of people are doing is because they care about the overall, and they're waiting until the playoffs end, the day that it ends, and then they're just going to do it and pick the guy that they know is upgraded. But I kind of know just from the weight and height and who the player is, whether I'm going to take him or not, it doesn't matter if they do good. I don't want some guy just because they're going to be upgraded. And plus, it's fun watching the playoffs. And when somebody wins, your fucking hockey team wins too.
You're like, so I'm sorry, sir, but I'm gonna have to bail right now.
Oh, dude, you're good. Thank you for letting me just fucking vent and get that out to somebody. Like, I hope it helps.
You're good. No, for sure. And I'm down to keep doing it if I can get better, for sure.
Yeah, man. I've enjoyed hanging out with you, man. Fucking get some sleep. And we will.
Brother. I appreciate it.
Get her done next time. Dude, you're very welcome, man.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much, man. Have a good night.
Good night, buddy. PT. TNSP.
Welcome back, everyone. Alongside Ray Farmer, I'm Shane Samolsky. It's a hockey ultimate team matchup here this evening. We're ready to bring you all the action. We are about to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Blues take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Angles it over to Cronwall. Trying to get back on the attack now. With the backhand, stopped by the goaltender. There's the physical side. Puts the puck on net. Big save by the goaltender once again. Tries to get the puck over to Martin. The St. Louis-born Bishop has become a mainstay in. He scores! Nate the Great!
That's an angle difference.